my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.
And we shall overcome.
Impromptu celebrations erupted outside the White House.
The very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society. And we are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and to secret proceedings. For we are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that relies primarily on covert means for expanding its sphere of influence.
Man, yo, I don't know what the hell going on. Hold on, let me get myself right, man. I'm out of order already. I done came up tonight. I'm already out of order. There we go. We right now. I don't know what the hell going on, y'all. I don't know. But we here to report about all of it. I think we're living in times where some of this shit, man, this shit starting to look. I don't want to use the word scary. I don't want to use that word. But it's looking interesting to me. It's looking very interesting. Real quick, man. Let me do things the right way. Shout out to my brother in the building, man. Opulent LD is in the building, man. Salute to my brother. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I seen you. Shout out to my brother. He was over, and y'all go make sure y'all sub to my sister Quisho. We had a great chop up earlier tonight. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my sister Angie Baby, man. Hey, Angie Baby is in the building. She said, "Good evening, Doug. Y'all can't none of y'all niggas call me W Dub. Negroes, Angie Baby can call me that. Y'all can't call me that. My brother Insane is in the building. Salute to my brother Insane. He said, man, my brother Dub, man, salute to my brother, man. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to Insane. He doing a hell of a job over there as well. You know what I'm saying? Go show that brother love. You know what I'm saying? Insane, I don't know if you can, but drop your link if you got the opportunity. Shout out to my brother Rozilla. Rozilla said, salute, Dub. Peace to everybody in the chat, especially or except the mayor of New York. Don't get me started on that. I'm not talking about socialists. That ain't my lane. Them socialists, I ain't got no lane over there. Respectfully. My brother Crush the Legend, the great OG is in the building, man. Salute to the great OG, man. Y'all go sub to my brother Crush the Legend. He doing a hell of a job as well. Shout out to my brother Free. Man, goddamn, man. Hey, I'm gonna have to start. Look, I always say these my people. I'm gonna have to start fighting these Negroes sometime. He said, yo, you got your breath. Don't you passing out. I had to hit the inhaler, man. I ain't lying to y'all. I had to hit my inhaler because I got asthma. But then I ain't know, man. Free had me crying over there so damn hard. I said I had to hit my damn inhaler at this motherfucker before I be done suffocated out here. Y'all just see me laying on the floor and shit, and then y'all gonna be laughing at me. But shout out to my brother Free, man. Hey, you know what? I gotta stop telling y'all the truth around here, man. I can't tell y'all about all this. Listen, I'm gonna drop the link. We always drop the link early because we get started late. I got a video I want to play tonight. Man, this is so interesting to me. Once again, y'all know we've been covering this 3-Eye Atlas thing. I said from the beginning, I don't really understand exactly what it is. I don't know what the shit. I have no clue what this shit truly is. No clue. But we done seen something happen, and man, this shit start. And that's why we gotta play this video. Of course, as always, we're not gonna put the video on the screen, but we're gonna play it for educational purposes only. Man, some of this shit, the way it's working, it's rocking right now. We have what we're seeing now. What we're currently seeing is 3-Eye Atlas. First off, we understood that it wasn't coming directly toward Earth, right? We understood that. But when it went through perihelions, all those type of things, the closest point to the sun, went past Venus, went past Mars, seemed that it's going past Jupiter, went past and directly by Earth, right? Well, now what we have is this motherfucker something. I ain't saying 3i did it. But an object has been found in between 3i Atlas and the Earth. We're gonna play all this information, and y'all. I hope y'all don't think I'm making this up, because what the fuck I need to make it up for? I'm just reporting. I'm interested in shit like this. I'm very interested in it. So now we have a new object that's being reported to be in between 3i Atlas and the Earth. Where did it come from? I can't tell you. I can't tell you none of it. I don't know where it came from. I don't know what this shit is. This is why it's so interesting to me, because when I'm going live about this, we all learning together. So all I'm trying to tell you is this right here. Something going on. What's going on? I have no motherfucking clue. No clue. One thing I tell anybody that pull up on me, one thing I always tell y'all, I ain't hit a lot of y'all. You know what I'm saying? If I don't know something, I'm gonna tell you I don't know. But we can discuss it, and we're gonna pull it up. We're gonna play the video. You know what I'm saying? Let me get everything queued up the right way. You know what I'm saying? YouTube be done damn fried your ass for playing some of this shit. D Free said, shout out to my brother D Free. Free said it's an alien being dispatched to Earth. I don't know if you're trying to be funny or not, but you may be right about that. I don't know what it is. I have no clue what it is. And because you may be right. I got my brother in the building, man. Shout out to my brother Cash. Cash Crypto is in the building. Cash, what's going on, fam?
What up, bro? What up?
Let me turn this down a little bit. All right, we good now. And we getting ready to play the video, but and we got to play it in the background, so YouTube don't kick us off and all that kind of stuff. But what is this new object that's seemingly being put out there that's between, in your opinion? Hell, you don't know what it is, respectfully. You don't know like I don't know, but in your opinion, what is this object that's between 3i Atlas, right? And the Earth right now? What is this new object? How if we were able to see 3i Atlas, why we just picking this object up? Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know. Just like I don't know about 3i Atlas, I don't know. But remember I told you I don't remember when it was, a couple weeks ago, that on these other channels that I be following, these damn forums that I be overlooking, that they were talking about an object that looked like it was like running down 3i Atlas in pursuit of that motherfucker, right? So, and they said then that the motherfucker didn't have no tail, and that it had like a glow to it, you know what I mean? So it was, man, bro. And then bam, this shit come out.
This shit is crazy. And I want for the audience to understand what we're speaking on. Everybody may not. I don't know if everybody done did the research that's going on right now, but and that's what we hear. That's why we here. We gonna put you up on that research. But the thing is before 3i Atlas, right? So 3i Atlas is called 3i Atlas because it's supposedly the third interstellar object that entered our current solar system. That's why it's called 3i. That's why it's called 3, because you had 2i Borisov, and then you had 1i Muamua. I probably said that shit wrong, but they get their names from whatever telescope pick them up. Well, now you have an object between 3i Atlas and Earth that was never picked up until very recently. And when I say recently, I mean within the last, correct me if I'm wrong, Cash, the last 24 hours. Would you agree or disagree with that, Cash?
Yeah.
I want to play it. Oh, go ahead.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you.
So I want to play this right here. And y'all know.
But hold on real quick. Just like they told us about 3i Atlas in July, but they already knew about it a few months prior. So they already knew about this one too. Like I told you, because I heard about it. So they definitely know about the motherfucker. And then this shit got to come out through a YouTube channel type. Like, come on, bro. Motherfuckers picking and choosing when they tell us shit. This shit is weird.
It's been crazy. And we still, real quick, I want to put this on record. We
the dummies. We really the dummies. The population, we outnumber these motherfuckers by a good billion. And we let these motherfuckers pick and choose when they tell us information, and we paying these motherfuckers tax money. Like, come on, man. This shit is crazy, man. This shit out of order, man. Play that cut. Man,
NASA, we'll go ahead and we'll give all these motherfuckers the drop. Let me go ahead and give them the drop, because you absolutely correct. Because you know what this is right here? You know what it is, Cash?
Damn. It's a bunch of bullshit.
That's what it is. It's some bullshit going on out here. I don't know exactly what's going on. I can't tell you exactly what's going on, but it's some bullshit. And the reason I say it's some bullshit is because ain't no way we done had to sit back and wait. And now all of a sudden, we got a new object in between. Man, come on now.
To any critical thinker, that's they didn't tell us about this motherfucker because they already been saying this motherfucker without a tail is a comet all along until just recently. Now it's not a comet. It might be an asteroid or a rock or who knows. Now they got two of these motherfuckers with no tail, not the right color. You know what I mean? So they like shit. What the fuck?
How we gonna explain this shit away? All right. I'm just telling y'all. Hey, y'all ain't gotta believe what I'm saying. We're gonna play the information right here. We're gonna play it, and I want y'all to listen to this.
Hey, real quick, Doug.
Go ahead.
You about to play that Stephon Burns?
You are absolutely right.
Okay, so that dude, that is one of the guys I told you to follow, because he is one of the people that want the facts. He goes by the facts. He's not calling it no damn alien craft or none of that. You know what I mean? He's waiting on.
He been very unbiased about it. He's been very unbiased.
Yeah. You got to have a balance. I mean, that's why I look at everybody's shit, because I want a balanced opinion. That way, you know what I mean? I can pick and choose. Merge them together.
So, Cash, you know what's so funny? And correct me if I'm wrong. You sent me this video, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you sent me the video before you sent it to me. I had and let me make sure I say this the right way. You sent it to me, but it was already in what they call it?
In your thread?
Yeah, like the video had already popped up for me to watch. If
on
that
your
makes
thread.
sense.
Yeah, in your thread.
Right. And so when you sent it to me, I was sitting there, I'm like, damn, I got this here. And now Cash sending me the same shit, man. Let me see what the hell going. Let me see what the hell going on out this motherfucker. That's what I swear to God. And so that's what made it that much more interesting to me.
That guy really knows. He really knows what he's talking about when he's talking to you. You know what I mean?
Hey man, anybody, if y'all want to pull up, man, y'all hit the link, man. Pull up. Shout out to my sister Quee, man. Quee, she just had a fantastic show. You know what I mean? Shout out to my sister. She had a great show. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to her. She doing a hell of a job over there. Man, it's always fun to chop it up with my sis. Shout out to Texas in the building, man. Texas G, nigga, always out of order. One of the most out of order individuals that I know. Respect. Shout out, man. Dr. Mark is in the building. Salute to Dr. Mark, man. Y'all go sub to Dr. Mark channel as well. He, man, doing a hell of a job with the information he's putting out there. If you're crazy in the mind, and when I say crazy, we all crazy to some degree. But man, y'all go sub to Dr. Mark, man. Dr. Mark, he doing a hell of a job over there. A hell of a job. Shout out to Picasso in the building. You know what I'm saying? Picasso, you probably need to start a channel because hell, you one of them crazy motherfuckers too, respectfully. Shout out to my brother Crush the Legend in the building. Shout out to Angie Baby in the building. My sister Angie Baby. Hey, if y'all don't know, man, I got Angie. We can't wait for you to start going live. You know what I'm saying? Kazi's in the building as well. Y'all go sub the Kazi channel. Kazi, he doing a hell of a job. If you ever need any type of work done in these YouTube streets, shout out, man. Go hit Kazi up because he can do whatever you need. He can put it out there for you. You understand what I'm saying? D Free, man. Y'all go sub the D Free channel. D Free doing a hell of a job over there as well. He talking damn near everything football. You know what I'm saying? If you want to hear real football talk, you'll catch me over at D Free channel, man. And man, my brother Free, he doing a hell of a job. Let me see. Insane, y'all make sure y'all go sub to Insane as well. Insane, he talk basketball more than anything. Another great brother, man. Y'all go sub the Insane channel. All right, here we go right here, man.
And this is the dude who I told you that follows the sun closely. He's the one that told me about the sunspots. Not told me, but he's the one where I found out about the sunspots that opened up. That they just opened up like holes, like look like two holes just formed, where there's no fucking fire around these holes. And then he said we got to watch for this because when it rotates and come around, it might be pointing straight right at us. And that's right where it's like pointed at us right now. These two spots where if this shit has a CME, you know what I mean, it's gonna shoot all kinds of shit our way.
Them damn sunspots and their radiation. I've been looking at. We're gonna let them talk about it real quick. I want to play this video and I want y'all to hear this. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, y'all feel free to pull up, man. Shout out to my brother Chris. Once again, go pull up on Chris show, man. I don't know, and I say this respectfully. I don't know what's going on with my brother CDK and man. What's the word I want to use here? Man, shout out to my brother CDK. But you got the two grumpy OGs over there. They doing a hell of a job, man. Y'all go show that channel love. All right, here we go right here now. Y'all listen to this. I want y'all to hear this. Let me turn this music down. I don't do this on a regular basis, but I'm gonna do this shit now. I'm turning the music all the way down. I want y'all to hear this, and we're gonna break it down in pieces. All right, here we go right here. Cash, let me know if you can hear this.
Through our solar system.
Can you hear
it? I can hear it.
All right, we good to go. Here we go.
Directly in between interstellar object 3I Atlas and Earth. This is C2025 V1 Borisov, first observed by Gennady Borisov of Crimea, who is the individual that first observed 2I Borisov.
So now what they're saying is that the telescope that originally observed this object it was the same one that observed 1I Borisov. That this is the same object or telescope that observed this new object that's between 3I Atlas and Earth. Here we go.
Person.
Borisov, the second ever observed interstellar object. Now we have this object directly in between 3I Atlas and Earth that does not have a tail, just like 3I Atlas. There are a couple observations that.
So now we have an object that, once again, one of the things that we were so that we criticized and was on the helmet of 3I Atlas about is it didn't have a tail, right? Comets normally have a tail. The comets that we've observed, they always have tails. This motherfucker didn't have a tail. 3I Atlas didn't. Now we have another one that's in between Earth and 3I Atlas that doesn't have a tail. We had very similar things going on here. Here we go.
Detected some sort of tail. Most of them, though, show just a coma. Very anomalous, very bizarre. Actually closer to the sun than 3I Atlas. We have new imagery of 3I Atlas post-perihelion. It was blasted by a ton of solar storms since its superior conjunction on the 21st through its perihelion tons of light radiation, and yet even with all that, it is not showing any sort of obvious tail. That's very bizarre. And China has finally released their imagery of 3I Atlas as taken by the Tianwen probe orbiting around Mars back early October. It's a very low resolution image, but they finally released that. So the only group that we're waiting on now is NASA and I guess also the UAE, though I don't know how good those images and observations are going to be. So we have a new rogue object, as of right now classified as a comet, found directly in between 3I Atlas and the Earth. It's going to be performed.
So now we have a new rogue object. Shout out to my brother BVO in the building, man. Y'all make sure y'all go sub the BVO channel as well. BVO, he doing a hell of a job as well. But now we have a new rogue. Shout out to my brother Bullet Gibson in the building as well. We have a new rogue object that's in between 3I Atlas and the Earth. The craziest thing is that when we looked at the trajectory of 3I Atlas, it was gonna miss Earth entirely, right? It was gonna miss it. Now we have something. I don't know what it is. Y'all don't know what it is, respectfully, but we have something that's out there in orbit. In orbit around the sun. When I say orbit, we have something out there that is between 3I and between the Earth. Y'all, we talked about this the first time we talked about 3I Atlas, and one of the things that we all agreed on is that, hell, if I'm a comet, or excuse me, if I'm a live being or whatever, because that's what I think 3I Atlas is. If I'm that, then and my trajectory isn't toward Earth, I'm sending probes out this motherfucker. I'm sending probes out there. And now we have something that we ain't seen yet until now. And now all of a sudden you have something between 3I and Earth. Could this be a probe? Cash, let me get your thought process on that. Could this be a probe?
I mean, it can be anything, bro.
Here we go. We're going to keep listening.
Forming its perihelion with the sun if it stays on its calculated orbital trajectory in mid-November. And we have new images of interstellar object 3I Atlas, which is still quite close into our sun, though it's getting closer and closer to Jupiter day by day. So with that, let's get right into it. We'll begin by looking at our three.
So now, mind you, like he said, we understand that 3I Atlas is headed toward Jupiter. But now all of a sudden we have something, we have an object that done showed up, no tail, once again, as comets normally have. Now all of a sudden we have this new entity. I'm gonna utilize the word entity. We have something out there now that's between Earth and 3I Atlas. 3I Atlas, we've already established if it continues going the excuse me. If it continues going the way that it's going to go, it's going to miss Earth. But now all of a sudden we have this thing, or we have something that's just showed up that we ain't seen. And mind you, we've been talking about 3I Atlas for at least the last, and I'm talking about on this show. We've been talking about it at least the last, 2 weeks? And so now all of a sudden it's something new out here that's between 3I Atlas and Earth. What did this? How we ain't see? Why we ain't had anybody saying or reporting on this other entity? Why we ain't had nobody reporting on it? Where did it come from? Is it new? It seemed to be new. All right, here we go. Let's keep playing.
3D solar system visualization tool as provided by the Sky Live, and we have 3 different objects plotted here. First and foremost, 3i Atlas. Here's its hyperbolic trajectory cutting through the solar system. Here we
Let me show y'all the video real quick. I want y'all to see exactly what I'm saying. I ain't gonna play it, but I want y'all to see it. You know what I'm saying? So let me make sure I do things the right way. All right, so this right here, what we're showing, where my mouse is, this is 3i Atlas. This is Earth. This is the first piece of whatever this is that's between 3i Atlas and Earth. We're gonna get to this piece behind it as well. We got to get to that as well. All of this is gonna just keep listening and see how all of it fall into place, and then we're gonna ask the questions to the people. Let me do things the right way though, because you know, hey, I don't want YouTube to strike me. So we'll show that image, but we're gonna allow the video to continue to play.
have C2025 V1 Borisov going like this, and then we also have C2025 K1 Atlas. All 3 of these from the perspective of Earth, pretty close together in the night sky. So K1 Atlas is an unusual comet. It does have a tail, but it's glowing a golden yellowish color, which is not that common. It can be found right now in the constellation of Leo.
So what he's saying is you have 3i Atlas, then you have I believe 2i Borisov, but you also do have a comet that does have a tail. Only problem with the tail is that, well, it ain't no problem with the tail. Only problem with the comet is it's glowing gold right now. That's not normal as far as how we look at comets coming through the plane, the elliptical plane that our planets rotate around the sun on. If it's not normal for that shit to come through looking like gold, respectfully. Cash, you got anything?
No, I'm listening.
All right, here we go. Put myself back on mute.
And then Borisov is found in the constellation of Virgo right next to 3i Atlas. Today it is the 6th of November, and we can see that if you were here, this is our Earth right there in blue. Look how close together these are. Very close together. If you go forward 2 days, we see that they're nearly in alignment, though we do have Borisov above the.
I want to show y'all this as well. Look at how, when he's speaking on how close they are together. Let's look at that real quick. So you have Earth here. You have 3i Atlas, right? Then you have Borisov. Then you have the other Atlas coming through in the background right here. But look at how
ecliptic plane.
You know, at YouTube they've been kick this off. So, but just look at how these things. Look at how it seems like they're in some type of formation. It seems like they're moving somewhat together. That's what it looks like. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all tell me if y'all think I'm wrong about that. Let me know in the chat. Let's keep going with this though. I love this conversation. All right, there we go. Here we go.
But we get this alignment between these 3 objects, the Earth, Borisov, and 3i Atlas in just 2 days, which is a very interesting alignment. But if you go back today, this is where we see it is. It was first picked up around the 3rd of November, I believe, maybe a couple days before that, shooting up from below the ecliptic plane and going over like this. The perihelion of Borisov is going to be on the 16th of November, though this object was.
That's not true. Picasso, they don't travel at the speed of light. They definitely don't travel at the speed of light. Respectfully. I say this respectfully. But you're wrong about that. When you say they're traveling at the speed of light, you're wrong about that.
Just discovered. It originally was labeled as GB00810. So if you're doing research for yourself, you may.
That's not a fact. That's not a fact. Now, if y'all gonna say facts out here, shout out to my brother Crush. Crush, you out of order, because these objects are not traveling at the speed of light. They're not. They're not traveling at the speed of light whatsoever.
They get more hits on it using that label than C2025 V1 Borisov, at least right now. With time, that will update. But this is coming in from below, going above its perihelion. Again, will be on the 16th. Let's zoom forward to 16th to see what things look like then. And that is where we are. So
let's look at what they zoomed into as far as saying that this is what it'll look like when these objects enter perihelium, excuse me. Chris said, he said, so what speed they traveling at, Doug? Well, first off, the speed, and we can have that conversation. They're traveling probably, and I say this respectfully, probably about 68 kilometers a second. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't the speed of light. They're not traveling at light speed. So if you want to say, are they moving fast? Absolutely. We agree there. Hell, 68 kilometers a second, that shit is fast. But it's not moving at light speed, respectfully. When you look at now, as the brother is breaking it down, what they're what these interstellar objects are looking at, and mind you, so when we talk about Borisov, when we talk about Oumuamua, right? These were the first interstellar objects that we were ever able to quantify and study and see. You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden we got 3 interstellar objects at the same time moving, and once again, I still think this is a uniform movement, me personally. I could be wrong about that. But at the same time, all I'm saying is hell, we had 2 before 3i Atlas, we had 2 interstellar objects that we were able to speak on and able to watch, view, quantify. Borisov or 2i Borisov and Oumuamua, right? Those were the first 2 interstellar objects that we even had the opportunity to speak on. Now all of a sudden, you telling me we got 3 at the same time? We got 3 objects, interstellar objects at the same time? This shit is wild. Y'all can't tell me this shit ain't wild. You can't tell me that. If you want to, hey, I'm gonna hit you with this one right here. If you tell me that this shit ain't wild right here, I'm just gonna tell you this right here.
This is outrageous. This is outrageous. Damn. It's a bunch of bull.
That's what I'm gonna tell you.
Hey, Doug,
go ahead.
You haven't heard about that Beatrice lady? Her name is Beatrice. Damn, I don't remember the last name, but Beatrice something.
I haven't heard about it.
It's this lady who she's one of the top people who do follow, crunch the data and find objects out there. Okay, they kicked her out of where she was because of what she found. You know, I'm gonna send you the thing. She has found over 100,000 objects just in one direction.
Interstellar objects,
bro. I don't know. They're basically craft. No, they're not just. No, I'm gonna send it to you so you can look at it. You might have to do a show on that.
Hey, you know we gonna do the shows anyway. So hey, I love talking about this stuff. I think people need to know about it. You know what I'm saying? I think this is something is interesting to me. So hell, we gonna talk about it around here. Let's keep this going real quick. Let me get back right. Make sure I do things the right way. Because hey, if you put too much shit on YouTube be done block the shit out your ass. Respectfully, shout out to YouTube, man. Y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. Shout out to YouTube. Here we go.
We'll have Borisov close to sun, but well above the ecliptic plane at that moment in time. And you'll notice here that is roughly in alignment with the Earth for its perihelion. So as I've been talking about in the past few videos, we've been having tons of solar activity from the sunspots now on the Earth-facing side, which first started blasting solar storms towards 3i Atlas on the 21st of October. And one of the reasons I think that they are blasting all these solar flares is because we have towards Earth right now, it's because we have A6 Lemon nearby. So here I've added in A6 Lemon, and you'll notice that if we line this up, okay, so we are just going to move this over. Here's the Earth, there's the sun, here's Lemon. The sunspots right now are facing A6 Lemon exactly. So we have that alignment occurring right now. This is actually, let's go back to like the 6th, 5th November. We see that still, we get that alignment, these sunspots in A6 Lemon. Now, if we go to the perihelion of this new rogue object, we see that it will also be in alignment with the sun and the Earth. And these sunspots are going to continue on and effectively reach this zone. So this could keep the solar activity high for a long period of time as a result of this. But this is very bizarre to have so many of these objects right now in the inner solar system. And this object right now, Borisov, we don't know what's going to do.
So just listen to what the brother said. And once again, we ain't got to believe everything that he say, but it is very bizarre. And mind you, and Cash, you may know, maybe Beatrice, I think, did you say Beatrice? Correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm using the wrong
name. This guy right here only deals with facts and data. He don't even, you know what I mean? He don't even throw his shit on it. You know what I mean? So, I mean, there's not shit.
What you want? What you want from me? Hold on, wait a minute. What you want from me? I'm just trying to put the facts out to the people. All I'm saying is like the man is saying, is very if we done only studied before 3i Atlas, we done only had or only been able to observe. Let me put it that way. I ain't gonna say only, because who knows what before we were able to observe it, who knows what came through. You know what I'm saying? But since Muamua, and Borisov, those are the only other two interstellar objects that we've been able to observe. Correct me if I'm wrong there.
Yeah, I mean supposedly, but yeah, that's what they say.
According to them, according to the individual who's supposed to know everything. I don't know everything. I'm just talking about the shit.
Yeah, according to them, you right.
So if all of a sudden we for years, for hell, not even years, millennia, we've only been able to study those two individuals, or only been able to catch those two objects coming through our solar system. And now all of a sudden we got 3 of these motherfuckers here now. We got 3. 3?
Possibly more, yep.
Man, hold on, man. We gotta get. We giving NASA the drop right now. For anybody who listening, this is a drop for NASA right here, man. This is for NASA.
Damn. It's a bunch of bull.
That's what it seemed like to me. Seemed like some bullshit to me. Seemed like some bullshit. We only been able to study 2 previous to 3i Atlas, and now we got 3 in this motherfucker. And mind you, before 3i Atlas, we didn't even know that we had this other motherfucker that's in between 3i Atlas and the Earth right now. We didn't even know that was there. Seemed like a probe. Cash, would you call it a probe?
I'm gonna call these motherfuckers crafts. Fuck objects. Even to me, these motherfuckers.
Oh no! Rough on him now. No, he needs to know. Okay. He's always crying.
Is it a probe or not, nigga?
It's a craft. Shit.
What that
craft? Probe craft. Call it what you want.
What that craft here to do? I think that craft is hit. Me and you had this conversation. Correct me if I'm wrong. I said, man, it seemed like it's gonna miss out on everything dealing with Earth. It looks like it's dealing with all these other planets, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now all of a sudden we got a craft, a probe, whatever you want to call it. We got that shit out here, And it seemed like that motherfucker is in between us and this major this major object. Hell, if I'm gonna drop something off real quick. Hey, go check this out right here. Go check that out. That's what I would do. When you do that,
hey, you know I got some wild theories.
I want to hear them.
Man. They wild, bro.
Okay. That's what this show is for. This is what we. Hey, this is what this show is for. Hey, go as.
Nah, I'm just way outside. I'm way outside the box, man. I'm like I've been figured out that we ain't the shit. That we really ain't the best thing since sliced bread. You know what I mean? Us humans. You know what I mean? So, bro, man, shit. It's just bigger. I mean, shit. There's bigger things going on that we don't even know about in this universe. You know what I mean? And shit. Obviously, these motherfuckers are shit the top of the food chain. It seemed like to me. Could be.
So what's the wild theory that you got? I want to hear the wild theory that you talking about.
Bro, I think that this thing's like it's like these things are coming through to set something straight or do. You know what I mean? They came here for a reason. This is just not by chance that you got all of these different anomalies with just one of them, and then here, oh shit, here's another one. Oh, there's another one. Like all these things don't happen by chance. Like this ain't chance. This ain't no 1 in a trillion type. You hit the lottery every day for a month straight type shit. Man, shit. They here. I don't know. I think they're here to do a bunch of things, bro. Collect some souls from some of their people's souls who don't ring. I mean, they here to do a bunch of shit. They here to put an end to, maybe change up the frequency that we've been on, the incorrect one. Maybe they play a significant part of this whole recycle of when the planets reset. Maybe they got to come and pour some sauce on it. I don't know, but they definitely here to do something. These ain't no damn rocks just floating through space on super high speed.
Hold on, you said they and I want to. We got to have a. So you said that you think that they could be here to collect souls.
I think they're doing a whole bunch of shit, bro. They doing what you talking about, what I'm talking about, what someone else talking about, what someone else talking about. They probably here doing a bunch of things all at the same damn time. Shit. They didn't come here just to send a damn throw a probe on Earth. Nah.
Let me ask you this, Cash. Let me ask you this. What should be, and when I say this, I mean, hell, we ain't me or you. We ain't a part of the government. You know what I'm saying? The government gonna do what as far as the world government go. And we didn't. I think I done had this conversation about the world government. I always said it's gonna end up being a united world government. I've always believed that it's gonna happen at some point in time. I think this is something that you can utilize. If I'm those individuals, I would utilize something like this to create that world government. Man, what would be the response?
You know, since you know how they water down everything. What if the quote unquote return of Jesus is really the beginning of one of these cycles to where the frequency gets put back up to where we got to tune into a whole different frequency than this negative materialistic shit that we've been on. This is not how motherfuckers was living in ancient times. You know what I mean? So what if that is the return of Jesus, where you get to pick whether you want to stay in this materialistic bullshit or you want to ascend? So some gonna get to go and some gonna get to stay. Shit, this probably is hell or quote unquote hell. We living on this motherfucker. Shit.
So
don't pick me up. I'm ready to go.
Hey, Cash, hey, get me the hell on, man. I'll take my chances with y'all motherfuckers. Amen. But I love that so I want to ask this. So when you're speaking on and you don't know what this shit is, like I don't know what this shit is, right?
Nah, but I think it's crazy how anybody at this point can say it's still a comet. or it's a rock, or man, you got to beat them. I feel bad for those type of people, man. I feel bad for. I ain't gonna say nothing bad about them, but shit, I feel bad for them.
I don't feel bad for nobody. I ain't gonna say I feel bad for them because we don't know what it is. No, none of us know what it is. You can't tell me you know what it is, right?
Bro, there's too much evidence out here. For anything you pick, you could pick something like Bigfoot, Sasquatch, whatever you want to call the motherfucker. There are so many fucking people's stories about their. You think everybody went and told a lie, made up a lie, like everybody? And there's like, bro, if you look into the number of reportings of this motherfucker, bro, it is crazy. Like, it's obviously true that there's Bigfoots running around this bitch, and we just don't see them because they're in the fucking woods where we don't go all the time, where all the motherfuckers come up missing and shit. Like, man, wake up, people, man. Shit, they've been hiding all types of shit from us, man. Motherfuckers gotta wake up. Wake the fuck up, man. Fuck, I don't know. I be thinking about their twisted plans. Like, what are their twisted plans? Because I know these motherfuckers done bred some big-ass werewolves or something where they can just unleash these bitches and come take a whole bunch of motherfuckers out anytime they want. Like, man, y'all gotta think outside the box. You think that these motherfuckers ain't doing the same shit them damn Nazis were doing? Like, they really doing it underground. We just don't know about it because they don't tell your dumb ass because you don't make them. You just pay them tax money and shit, but you don't check these motherfuckers. We let them treat us like we they bitch. No, they really are bitch, but somehow we done turn into the bottom bitch. You know what I mean? On some crazy shit. Billions of people done turn into bottom bitches. Man, shit is weird, man. Motherfuckers arguing with themselves. We too busy arguing with each other about Crip Blood, Republican, Democrat, 1st Street through 1100 Street. Like, we got a million reasons to be mad at somebody or say something stupid about somebody. Like, it's dumb. You know what I mean? Like, it's dumb. And you never gonna get there until you figure out that game that you're in. This negative Kool-Aid pool is, man, it's the opposite of what we need to be doing. Materialistic bullshit. No, we need to be on some helping everyone. You got more in common with that person on the other side of the aisle than you do with any billionaire. I promise you that. Motherfuckers need to wake up because they playing us. They setting up all types of plans for our asses, and most people don't even know about these shits. Digital IDs, mass surveillance systems. They are setting up plans right now, and you motherfuckers don't even know about it. Probably don't even know. You know what I mean? Too busy talking about some law that didn't get passed or some fucking some woke shit in the school, man. Motherfuckers gotta wake up, man. Shit.
Amazing.
I went on a rant, my bad, man.
No, you good. You good. No. Hey, I ain't got no problem with it. I ain't got no problem. Here we go. Let's keep this going real quick, though.
It's very likely, and I would place probably my chips on it, just continue along its path and it being a comet. But it is bizarre that we detected it right as it basically showed up in between 3I Atlas and the Earth. And well, there's a lot of people talking, hey, we can't take these interstellar objects just de facto as comets every single time. I 100% agree with that. We have to look at them from new lenses. Doesn't mean it's alien or technology, that we should be open to these ideas and be prepared for them. But one of the big things people were talking about is, okay, well, if it's going to deploy probes, right, they need to get to Earth. Now we have this thing popping up right in between 3I Atlas and Earth. So it's almost like the universe, if this isn't aliens or technology, which is my base case, I don't think we just have evidence of that. But it's like the universe is saying, we're going to run through the simulation all the way so you can finally really get it drilled into that you need to be prepared for this. And then this is actually a test run. This isn't the real deal. That's kind of the impression that I'm getting.
Dub, you remember the thing I sent you about that satellite imagery that picked up that signal that went out that was hella thousands of miles. It covered all of Australia, and it covered every piece of the damn graph you could see. The signal went out. You remember I sent you that?
Yeah.
That signal happened right around the time this thing was around the closest to the sun. You know what I mean? It was right around that time. So this thing's been they're communicating with our planet. You know what I mean? What the fuck else was that signal? Man, get the fuck out of here. That was man. Man, look, motherfuckers gotta wake up, man. Shit.
Hey,
if they talking about probes, think about something. Okay, cool, probes. Now think about something else too. Think outside the box, man. Shit.
Nigga, the reason we having the damn show and doing this, cause I'm trying to think outside the box.
I don't smoke weed, man. I'm my bad.
Well, hey, shout out to that good ganja, man. Shout out to the good ganja. Here we go.
I think the bigger story here is how this is going to affect solar activity. Right now, we have a sequence of big solar storms about to hit. We just had a G3 minus geomagnetic storm. So you have minor, moderate, strong, severe, and extreme geomagnetic storms, big fluctuations in Earth's magnetic field. We nearly had a strong storm last night. We're expected to have a strong to even a severe storm in about 12 hours or so. And that sort of activity is likely to continue now, I think, due to the appearance of V1 Borisov here, very close to Earth within the orbit of Venus. As you can see here, here's Earth's orbit, there's Venus's orbit, even closer in. But what is so bizarre about Borisov is that it also does not have a tail. Only 2 observations of 10 show it having a tail. So let's check it out. And here we have another image of C2025 V1 Borisov, this new object that has just been found in between 3i Atlas and the Earth. We see it right there. This is a composite of stacked images. So basically he took Borisov and centered it, stacked it each time, which is why the stars are streaked out, because this is actually moving. And that's so you get these streaks for the stars, but you get this clean, crisp image of Borisov. We don't really see a tail. Has a little coma there. Right, we're not seeing the nucleus in this, but it does not have a very obvious tail. I mean, maybe you get a little bit this direction, but it's open to interpretation. This is taken by Alpha Rats on Twitter X. I'll link this in the video description. And the magnitude right now for Borisov is in this like 13 zone. So 12, 13, 14 for the apparent magnitude, which isn't that bright. It's expected to get brighter for its perihelion. What is unusual is how bright interstellar object 3i Atlas is right now, much brighter than expected. Let's check it out. And here we have our light curve data for 3i Atlas. We see our first observations going back to July. Our orange line is the simple fit for its apparent magnitude, which is its brightness. We see that right here with our y-axis. So every single increase of 1 is a 2.54 times increase in brightness. So this does scale up pretty quick. And we see that it was below this simple fit line there until early September, when it started to jump up in brightness. We detected it also in this period here when Earth-based telescopes were not able to pick up 3i Atlas due to our CCOR1 coronagraph, also our C3 coronagraph from SOHO and the NASA's Punch constellation. Saw that it was still brightening, and our latest value right there is 9.8. So there are also 2 other values there that are in this 10 zone. They are uncertain, but this right there is 9.8, much brighter than expected. So that simple fit line right there is showing 11.2 difference, 9.8. That is 1.4. Again, 1 is 2.54 times brighter than expected. So 3i Atlas is very bright right now at this time as to what was expected. It displayed a little bit of non-gravitational acceleration, which you would think would be due to off-gassing of some sort, right? Volatiles on the surface heating up, off-gassing, causing it to lose mass and to nudge away from its normal orbital trajectory. But we don't have a tail with 3i Atlas. That is continuously the very odd thing there.
So when he's talking about off-gassing, how the hell you gonna off-gas some shit? We don't even know. First off, it seemed like this motherfucker is made more of iron, nickel than any type of gas. So, and I mean, if you want to say water, you know what I'm saying? Even when it came to water and carbon dioxide was much, I think it was, correct me if I'm wrong, a 1-to-8 ratio as far as carbon dioxide to water. Water is one of the things that can outgas. It kind of changed the direction of how you move. Carbon dioxide can do it as well. Nickel and iron ain't doing that shit. Correct me if I'm wrong when I say that.
I don't know. He's still thinking primitive, like Flintstones, cars and shit.
You say that again?
He's still thinking primitive, like Flintstone cars. And that's just my opinion. Like, but yeah. I see what you're saying. I know what you're talking about. The regular things that gas comics and shit. That project.
You tell me when you tell me when you seen nickel or iron outgas anything.
No, this thing's not outgassing though. It don't got a tail, so it's not using nothing to propel it like that. But you heard him say talk about the electromagnetic waves that is going to be blasting through these spots on the sun, right? Did you hear him say that?
I heard something to that. I heard something to that degree.
So you know what that would do if that electromagnetic wave hit Earth, if it's directed right at us. Think about Matrix. Remember the damn when they hit the electromagnetic pulse to shut down all the damn robots and everything around them? Pew! Right?
So real quick. Are you saying it's it's
basically an EMP? That wave is equivalent to there's this other guy I follow who's kind of like this guy, but he matches dates of things, power outages that went out, certain things that went down. So, you know what I mean? He matches that to these dates of when the sun's throwing these waves at us. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying prepare for outages and shit like that, but man, shit, it wouldn't hurt to have a plan.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying so the same way. Shout out to Ocean's 11.
I'm saying that to everybody. It wouldn't hurt to have a plan for if.
No. I agree with. I'm not disagreeing, but shout out to Ocean's 11. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think Ocean's 11 they did it the best when they went and they pulled the pinch. I think that's what they called it. What's my brother name that played in Rwanda? Not Rwanda. Was it Rwanda? I believe it was Rwanda. I can't call his name right now. But when he brought the pinch out, that motherfucker, that bitch send you back to the Stone Age. That's what he said. Imagine Hiroshima without the destruction. You know what I'm saying? That's what a pinch does. That's what these electromagnetic waves do. Correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm saying correct me.
No, you're right.
So I mean, I think it could be something. But my thing is once again, before I can even get there, right? Is this shit coming from the sun? Is this shit coming from 3i Atlas? Is it coming from this new shit that we don't even know what the fuck it is? Like where is this where is it coming from?
It's gonna start with this. I would say it would start from the sun.
So are you saying that 3i Atlas is whatever it's doing to fuck with the sun to send out that electromagnetic wave?
No, I sent you the clips of the dude another guy that follows things that are around the sun, and he showed these little things that were. One was following it, and then the one in the back stopped, and the one in the front kept going, and the one in the back picked up and started to follow it again, and they went by the sun, and then boom, it let off a big ass CME. But it was the opposite way it was. The sun went out the back, and that was a couple weeks ago. But
so
it could be a domino effect. The sun shoots it, boom, and then they motherfuckers bloop bloop, bounce it. I don't know, shit. I'm just saying.
Shit, I'm asking the question.
I don't know. I'm just thinking of different things that are possible.
I ain't got no problem with it. Shout out to my brother.
At this point, anything's possible to me. Shit.
Shout out to Teacher in the building. Shout out to D Ray in the building, man. Salute to the family, man. If y'all don't know, man, Eric R said it's the end times. I don't know if it's the end time. I ain't going that far yet. But what I will say is that there's some interesting shit going on. And that's why we got to cover it the way we're covering it right now. Am I going to be right about all of it? Hell no, I ain't going to be right. But it ain't about being right or wrong. It's about getting the information out there. Y'all go look it up for yourself. Y'all do your own research. You know what I'm saying? We just here talking about it. I want to finish this damn video, though. Here we go.
Seems to suggest that it's mostly made up of objects that aren't going to volatilize, perhaps rocky.
Volume went out.
I hit the wrong button. I kicked that shit out, didn't I? Did I kicked it? Let me make sure I get it back right. Let me get it back right. Here we go. My bad. I hit the wrong button. I apologize to y'all. Let me go back. All right, here we go. Cash, let me know if you can hear this.
Expected. So 3i Atlas.
Yeah, you good.
All right, we good.
Atlas is very bright right now at this time as to what was expected. It displayed a little bit of non-gravitational acceleration, which you would think would be due to off-gassing of some sort, right? Volatiles on the surface heating up, off-gassing, causing it to lose mass and to nudge away from its normal orbital trajectory. But we don't have a tail with 3i Atlas. That is continuously the very odd thing there, which seems to suggest that it's mostly made up of objects that aren't going to volatilize, perhaps rocky metallic minerals and metals, and then also carbon, because we detected a lot of carbon around it. We also detected some water and ice, things of that nature, but there's really not a big tail for 3i Atlas, which is quite bizarre, but it's brighter than expected. At the same time, though, it was hit with all these solar storms and tons of light radiation and the solar wind, and it didn't all of a sudden form a tail at its perihelion or afterwards. So a bunch of anomalous characteristics from what...
You know what's so interesting? I got to say this. You know, it's so interesting to me that they still looking for this motherfucker to form a tail. It didn't have a tail. It ain't never had a tail. Hell, matter of fact, the shit that it was pointed at the sun, whatever. And when I say tail, y'all don't know, y'all go look it up. But the shit that it had a headwind in this motherfucker. It ain't never had no damn tail. So why are they still looking for it to have a tail? Why? Does that make sense to you?
Which part?
Them looking for 3i Atlas to have a tail.
Oh no. But that's
why
what they want to. That's their narrative. You know, they still looking for some dumb shit when they done already seen this nigga got a force field in the front.
Thank you. It got some shit in front of it. It got a damn headwind. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but it got a headwind out this motherfucker. It ain't got no damn tail. It ain't had no tail. But now, while you still looking for it to go through perihelion and now come out on the other side with a fucking tail? Why?
So they want as many people to keep thinking comet as they can instead of thinking spacecraft or
shit.
You know what I mean? Advanced something. You know what I mean? Shit.
This shit is crazy. Hey man, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Everybody ain't interested in this shit. I ain't got no problem with it. You ain't got to be interested in it, but hit the like button, man. Pull up if you feel like it. You know what I'm saying? I believe I posted. Did I post it? I think I posted the damn. Did I post that shit? Did I pin it? I think I pinned it at the top. I could be wrong. No, it's pinned. It's pinned. So if y'all want to pull up, y'all pull up. And I want y'all's opinion on this. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to who is this right here? Respectful. And
now, the majority of the population, they still they trapped in, they're brainwashed. So it's gonna take the big ass mothership floating across the damn ocean or popping up for them to say, "Oh shit!" Then it's gonna be flooded in this motherfucker.
See, hey, we gonna be before all we gonna be reacting before all any of that shit happen. Shout out to Money Mike in the building. Money said, well, I do have the biggest camera. Respect. I say that respectfully. My bad. I'm out of order. He said, well, I do have the biggest camera on on broad my lightship. Damn, I can't even read this shit. Well, I do have the biggest camera on board my lightship. Want to know what kind of no cap hit? I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that shit means. Hit the link, Mike. Hey, Mike, pull up and let us know what you mean, man. Because I understand you serious, but we got to give you the drop, brother. And I say this respectfully. We got to give you the drop.
This is outrageous. This is outrageous.
I don't know what that even means. You outrageous, man. This shit is outrageous. But pull up, man. We ain't got no problem, and we'll let you. Hey, you get up here and you can cook. All right, let me finish this right here, man. I want to finish this video.
That nigga, the Mike Epps drop.
Say it again.
Oh, not Mike. Damn, who's the damn comedian you got? Damn, I forgot.
I give him. Hey, I got you.
Who's the comedian?
The fuck is wrong with you people? Who raised you?
You need a better one than that one, Cash?
Nah, that's the one I was talking about.
There we go. Hey, I'm just telling y'all this right here, and this is just the honest truth, because y'all think 3i Atlas some bullshit. I'm just telling you this right here. Every time you hear Lakers, hear 3i Atlas.
Lakers in 5. 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 Lakers in 5.
It don't matter. Divorce court, child support, Lou Dort.
Lakers in 5.
OKC, KFC, UFC.
Lakers in 5.
It doesn't matter. Chris Paul, Jake Paul, Logan Paul.
Lakers in 5.
Serge Ibaka, Chewbacca, Waka Flocka.
Lakers in 5.
Tyler Hero, superhero, guitar hero.
Lakers in 5.
You can have hard, you can have a park, you can get a garden.
Lakers in 5.
White side, back side, sunny side.
Lakers in 5.
Phoenix sun, Capri sun, the sun about to set.
Lakers in 5. 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 Lakers in 5.
What you gonna put on?
Man, shout out to my sister in the building, man. I got Shawa in the building, man. Salute to my sister Shawa. Much love and respect to the queen, man. Shout out to Angie Baby once again. I'm just telling y'all, this 3i Atlas shit, this shit is real. I don't know exactly what's going on, but man, hey, we gotta keep your head on the swivel out this motherfucker. That's what
all I hear is Norman and 5 when I hear that shit.
Well, Shawa said the same thing. Yeah, I got Devin. I think Devin make it to at least 8. I got Devin making it to at least 8. I think Devin lose, but I think I got him making at least 8.
Man, you ain't seen how Norman been looking, man. Devin about to get destroyed, bro. Damn. Oh man, it ain't looking good for the lad. I'm gonna just say that. I don't think it's looking good.
Man, we not gonna put that smoke on Devin's name, man. Devin, I think Devin gonna come in there ready. I think he's gonna come in there ready. I think his chin will be much better than it's been at 40. Anyways, we'll get.
I don't even care. Even if Devin get knocked out, I mean, it don't matter to me. I mean, I give Devin respect because he's getting it. I never thought Devin would get in there with a Brian Norman. I ain't gonna lie, man, but shit, he doing it. So I'm giving everybody credit for this damn fight. I'm just glad we getting it. I'm just glad we getting it. I ain't mad at it.
Real quick, let me finish this.
We should expect to be anomalous because it's an interstellar object, and now we have this new object, V1 Borisov, directly in between it and Earth. And here we have our minor planet electronic circular, which is a way for astronomers to gather up their observations on new objects that are found.
All right, all this started to get confusing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I tried to watch this earlier. This shit started to get confusing. So I don't want to confuse the people. But all I'm gonna say is this right here. I don't know what the hell this shit is coming through us. I don't know what it is. I have no clue what it is. But damn it, there's some dangerous shit. When I say dangerous, I don't mean it's some shit that's for the end civilization. I don't believe that. But there's some, man, there's some shit right here. There's some shit. And I think we need to be very focused and understanding what's coming through our solar system. I think at some point in time, we have to take that responsibility on ourselves to understand what's coming through our shit. And this one of them ones right here. There's some shit right here. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I'm actually excited. I want to ask you this, Cash. I want to ask you this. I'm actually excited about this shit, right? A lot of folks be nervous and all that kind of shit. I'm excited about it. I don't know what happened. I have no clue what's going to happen. Don't get me the line and making shit up. I ain't finna do it. But I'm excited about it because at the end of the day, this is something once again, we don't understand it. But if this is something, if this is what's the word I want to use? If this is an intelligent being, an intelligent individual, if this is what it is, man, I want to see what that intelligence look like. I want to see it. Go ahead, Cash.
What was I going to say? Like I said, I don't worry too much about anything. But what I do think about is like all the stuff I've read, like way long time ago about prophecies, certain ancient civilization things they said that were going to come. And I mean, I just think about all these things that I read, and so yeah, I mean, there might be some good with the bad. I mean, some bad with the good. However you want to take it. But as a whole, everything I've ever read about, if this is really the age of Aquarius, has always been.
What does that mean? What does the age of Aquarius mean? I don't even. What does that mean?
You got. I mean, damn. I can sit here. That's gonna take a minute to explain. It's about the procession of going through. It takes, I think, 2,100 years to go through each constellation. So each sign, you know what I mean? You know all the damn signs, but so, huh?
No, I gotta call Rick Chambers. I gotta pull because
no, that's what it really means.
Only reason I gotta call Rick because listen, I know that I was born in June and I'm a Cancer. That's what I know about zodiac sign. That's what I know.
That shit is that's some this day and age type shit.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't understand this shit. That's why I need.
I've read about it and I've read so much about it, and you know what I mean. But I still don't know exactly what the ancients used it for, because they had certain things like exaltation points of when a certain planet's in a certain degree of a certain constellation, it's certain exaltation point. That's when it's at its most powerful point. Like you got solar maximum with the sun when it's all acting all crazy and shit. You know what I mean? So we have our damn magnetic minimum we're at its weakest and shit. But every planet got an exaltation point, and the ancient people, shit, they followed this shit and used this shit, and they left these clues for us. You know, they left a bunch of fucking clues, and that's why I think about like Göbekli Tepe. They didn't dig up the rest of this place, and the stuff that they dig up, they got these pillars, and on there someone deciphered it like it's talking about a certain time when catastrophe is going to happen and shit like that. You know, so they left us clues, but these fuckers that are in control of us have destroyed a bunch of these clues, or keep these. They don't even talk about Göbekli Tepe. You know what I mean? They don't even put that shit in the mainstream. They keep that shit on the hush and hush, because they don't want us to know these things. You know what I mean? Shit, it's all a big fucking mind fuck, man. Shit is crazy.
Man, real quick, if y'all know anything about the age of Aquarius, if y'all know, hit the link, man. I need somebody to explain. I don't understand.
Alex, right now is Pisces. Pisces, if you anything that
I thought you just said we was in Aquarius.
No, I said we coming out of Pisces. That's what I meant to say. We're coming out of Pisces. That's why you got the fish, along with the Jesus symbol. Like that's a crazy thing. When you dig into it, I call it the materialistic age, like the dark. We're at the bottom point, and then you cross over, boom, and you come into another golden age when the vibration is changing. I mean, I'm just talking about things that I read. I'm not talking about anything like, I lived this shit. You know what I mean? But shit, honestly, no one I've ever read about even lived this motherfucking one of these ages. But, whew, shit, we hold right on. Here. You should feel lucky to be alive. Shit.
Hold on.
I feel lucky to be alive.
I'm always every day I take a breath is
what do y'all say? Blessed. You should feel blessed. You should feel blessed to be alive.
It's a blessing. Every day I take a breath is a blessing.
I'm not religious, so I feel lucky. You know what I mean?
No. Well, you say lucky, I say blessed. We'll agree to disagree there. I still don't understand. I don't understand this whole. So, are we in a Pisces? Are we in Pisces?
No, we're coming out. We just crossed. I mean, shit, we officially have entered the age of Aquarius. I mean, with the lining.
What does but what does I don't even understand what that got to do with anything,
bro. I couldn't tell you there's so many different civilizations interpretation on the age of Aquarius. So shit, I mean, that's a long conversation, bro. Because if I say one, it would just be one. And there's a whole bunch of different, like you got the Vedas or the Indians. They got their own damn things that they talk about the age of Aquarius. The Egyptians, bro, everywhere got a different thing, but they all kind of say it's a good golden age and it's gonna be positive. But there could be some, I don't know if there's gonna be some damn destruction or no. What has to happen in order for us to cross over into this good shit? But it is what it is. Shit.
I guess. Shawa. Man, I need somebody to understand. I don't got this understanding. I have no clue. Like, none of this don't make sense to me.
You gotta do some research then, bro.
Well, I done tried. Hey, Money Mike said, dude, listen to me. Well, shit, pull up and I'll listen to you. Respect. I can't read all that. I can't read all that. But all I'm saying is what the hell are we like? What are we doing right now? Are we when you saying, and not saying you specific, Cash, I'm just saying in general. When we're talking about Aquarius, and when we're talking about Aquarius, Pisces, so correct me if I'm wrong, we're going from Pisces to Aquarius right now, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. How does that even relate? I thought 3i Atlas came from Sagittarius.
From the direction of Sagittarius? Is that what you said?
Shut up, man. Hell, you tell me. I don't understand. I don't understand the zodiacs like that. I don't understand them. So don't get me the line. I don't want to lie to nobody.
You look on a damn. They got zodiac 3D things too, where you can see where the constellations like literally are. Just because it came from the direction of Aquarius, shit. Space don't stop at Aquarius. That motherfucker could have came way beyond Aquarius. It just happened to come from that, that direction.
Man, we don't even know how.
I'm just saying it doesn't mean this thing originated in Aquarius. That's what I meant to say, basically.
But we don't even know how space work.
I mean, shit, bro. I mean, I wouldn't say, shit. I don't know exactly how that motherfucker work, but fuck, I done thought about it enough to where, shit, I'm not thinking I'm on a goddamn street or nothing. I mean, fuck, I try to, man.
This shit.
The age of Aquarius, though, bro. Like you'd have to look like the Egyptians. It was Zep Tepi for them. So you'd have to like.
It was who? Hold on, it was who?
Zep Tepi is the first time. You're gonna look into the Zep Tepi time, and they're gonna have, They're gonna tell you about how they felt about that time.
So Zep Tepi was Aquarius
because they didn't use zodiac ages. You know what I mean? Like we're putting names on things. That don't mean that's what the fuck they called this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Back then, shit. Just because we call it Age of Aquarius, man, fuck. That don't mean shit 30, 40, 50,000 years ago that they were saying the same thing. You know what I mean? They called it was a different, but it all, when you put it together, same thing. Great cycles. It was a great cycle for them. For us, we call it the zodiac cycle. You understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Say that one more time.
The Egyptians, I'm talking about the first ones. They didn't call it the zodiac cycle. That's some modern shit. They called it the Great Cycle.
Right.
So you know what I mean? We put the damn age of wherever it came, Age of Aquarius. You'd have to focus on that. Would probably be some fucking Greek or some, you know what I mean? What I don't know, but whoever was the first to say Age of Aquarius. But everybody got a different interpretation on this cycle. I'm gonna just say that this cycle. Egyptians call it the Great Cycle. The Indians call it the Vedas. You know what I mean? The Vedas or is it the Vedas? The Veda.
Yeah, the Vedas.
Yeah, the Vedas. So yeah, you know what I mean. But when you look into, when you cross them over and you pick out that time that lines up with our Aquarius, boom, that time and every single one is always a time of enlightenment and some good positive shit. The positivity outweighs anything negative that happened. I'll just say that.
Amazing. So what you're saying, you
did I make sense? It makes sense what I said though.
I'm gonna put it this way to you.
You know what I'm talking about? Like Babylon? They call
no. Hold on. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. Let me put it that way. So what you're saying is and how I would interpret what you're saying is that whether it's Pisces, Vedas, whatever, certain years and or you're linking years to pieces of energy. That's how I would look at it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's how I would look at you interpreting.
Every zodiac sign has a 2100 year span for you to cross over to the next one. So yeah, they do talk about when the planets are in certain spots and at certain age, it's got certain energies and certain they describe it with certain different things. You know what I mean? The Mayans, what did the fucking Mayans like? The return of the fifth star or sun? I don't remember what it was, but people interpreted that as like some doomsday shit. But anything that I read was like awareness. It's like awareness. It was like return of awareness or like higher sense. You know what I mean? So different interpretations on certain things. People hear return of the fifth star or sun. They think you know what I mean? Some crazy shit. I don't think that's what they were trying to. I don't think that's what they were like. I didn't interpret it as that. I'll just say that when I researched into that.
I kind of understand what you're saying, kind of, but what it all boils down to,
like like you got time, look it up. Even the Vedas, I remember it was the return of awakenness, or you know what I mean, all these different words, but they all are different, like synonyms for the same type of thing.
But what I'm hearing is, and you know, I definitely do my research on it, and hopefully next time I have the opportunity to speak on this, because this is what 3 out of them took us. But I can't speak directly. What I feel like you're saying, and feelings are the worst things to go off of, but this is kind of how what I feel as far as you speaking on this, that you're saying that through the different time frames, then you have different zodiacs, different energies that's rocking. And when they rocking at that current moment in time, but you got, I'm gonna say, you got to take advantage of them when they're doing what they're doing, understanding the time frame that you're in. If that I don't even know if that makes sense.
You're making sense, bro. I would just I would encourage anybody to look into them different civilizations and how they interpreted it, because like the Vedas, they all got like certain like quotes and shit. Like I told you, the one was like the heavens pour knowledge on over the earth and over us or something. And some people probably read that and thought it's gonna be a flood. Like shit, I didn't think that. The Vedas, you know what I mean? They talk about when truth returns, something will shake though. The world's gonna shake, or so that could mean there is some bumpiness or some bad that comes before the good or along with the good. If negative, you always got the good. I mean, the yin and the yang shit. You always gonna get some good and bad, but ultimately good. Transition, bumpy, could be bumpy. You know what I mean? Because when you got these planets sending their powers that people don't even look into, shit is real. I'll show you a picture of our universe. If you look at it through the lens of this camera that takes a picture of energy, you won't see no stars. You'll just see a big web of energy, like a spider's web of energy. You know what I mean? That's where everything's connected. You know what I mean? And once you see that and realize that, then you can understand how when you got some crazy energy go in this part of this damn system, how it just travels down these damn and look at and if you see this picture of the universe on energy through energy, it looks exactly like the neurons in our brain. I'm talking about mirror image. So, you know what I mean? How the electricity, how our brains run off electricity, and how it's taking little tiny shots of electricity. That's how our brains is working. And it's going through them damn neurons. You know what I mean? So shit, it's the same thing on a ginormous scale. You know what I mean? Basically, to me, when I look at it, about how energy is going to go through the earth, go through the universe, especially when you got alignments and things directing shit, it goes down that damn
So let me ask you this.
Cosmic web. It's a cosmic web.
So let me ask this.
If it makes sense.
What you mean? Does my question make sense?
No, I said if it makes, I was just talking out loud because I probably sound crazy right now. But
no. Hey, not I kind of
if I show you this picture of cosmic web, you'd be like, oh shit.
No. I understand. Like, I've seen the cosmic web and the way it kind of like the synapses in the brain, that type of thing. Like, I understand exactly where you're going there. I want to ask this question, and then we get ready to shut this motherfucker down. But I want to ask this: equivalent 3-eye atlas to what you just broke down. Equivalent that to 3-eye atlas, if you can.
You mean, okay? I'll put 3-eye atlas into the mix of what I just said and how I think it can play a part, because it's like even in physics, you got systems, and you got when two systems work together and interact, and they, you know what I mean, how they give and take on the energy. So if you got this cosmic web, boom, and then it's all going to be about alignment. That's why don't even think distance. When you're thinking about the universe, fuck the distance. You think about alignments. It's all alignments, because once you got certain things aligning and you got energy back giving and pulling, and then if there is a way for them to take energy from this point, boom, and shoot it to the next damn point in this alignment, boom, and shoot it in the next point, boom, is going to be, and then where does that damn line up to? If that fucking line, if you draw a line through these three things, and Earth ends up on the end of that line, man, that energy is coming to us. Period. And I mean, that's just how fucking the universe works, man. Shit, that's just in my brain, though. To me, that's how it works, because it's going down that web in that direction. It might go every direction, but the majority of that wave of whatever it is going straight in that damn direction where that line's going. If Earth happens to be right there, shit, we gonna catch that for real.
Amazing.
And if you don't know, next year, I think August of 2027, there's a crazy alignment. There's an alignment coming that hasn't happened for a long time, and it's gonna be most visible in Cairo, Egypt. You know what I mean? And they just have some crazy fucking. I have to send you a video. I seen them. They had some crazy damn, what do you call it? Ritual? I don't know what it was. A ritual they were doing outside the damn pyramid and shit. I'm talking about hella people, and they were doing something, bro. Like, I don't know what's going on in Egypt, man, but most people, I mean, shit, you got to be really digging into, have seen this shit. And you got this crazy eclipse that's going to last. It's supposed to be the most longest lasting eclipse, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's another thing that's happening. See, things are lining up. Alignment. Here we go, talking about alignment again, man. Shit. Don't think space. Just think alignment when you think of universe. When certain things align and that energy get going, shit. Man, if it comes your way, you're gonna catch some of that energy. That's just how it works. I mean, shit, that's just basic. To me, it's common sense, but it is what it is.
Real quick, man, I got my brother Rick Timms in the building. Rick, I hit you up. First things first, I always gotta say, man, the real peace sign is out there, man. Shout out to the real. Hey, you already know what it is. Rick, I always, you know, we kind of got into the how Cash. I ain't gonna say we got into the zodiac. We got into the zodiac, and I always say, you know what I'm saying, as far as the brothers that I know, you one of those individuals that
call it the procession of the equinoxes, if anything. You know what I mean? Zodiac is like.
Say that again. Say that again.
Precession of the equinoxes. Zodiac is a modern term that they stuck on it to do this. The whole, what sign are you? What sign are you? And you don't have motherfucker don't got a clue of what that shit even means. You know what I mean? Like, shit is so fucking ancient. You know what I mean? Like,
only reason. So my brother Rick and Rick is one of the original individuals that I got a chance to.
Rick know what I'm talking about.
But real quick, let me bring the brother on the right way. First off, let me bring him on, and then we can have a dialogue. But first things first, shout out to the sunny side. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the sunny side. The real peace sign is thrown up like this right here, and that's what my brother taught me. You know what I'm saying? Rick, welcome to the show. I hit you up. One of the reasons I hit you up because we kind of got into the Zodiac. And say it again, Cash. Say it one more time. The precession of. Say that one more time.
Of the equinoxes. Yep.
The precession of the equinox. We kind of got into that. And you know, hey, I'm one of the individuals. I think you one of those brothers. We didn't have these conversations before, but I think you one of the brilliant individuals that I could speak to about these type of conversations. And so I said, let me hit my brother up. Let me see if he's still able to rock real quick. Welcome to the show, Rick.
Oh man, what's up with it, dog? Hey, I came back to the car. I saw your missed call, and then I saw your text message. I said, "Oh shit, he must be live. Let me see if he up late." And I said, "Oh yeah, he live. Let me jump up here and see what he talking about." Hey man, at the end of the day, dog. Speaking of these equinoxes that Cash speaking on. We in that age of Aquarius now, and this age of Aquarius is that information age, man. It's the awakening age. It's the time to think age. You know, not be told what to think, but be told how to think. And man, it's deep. And it's liberating. It's so many of these ancient traditions and lies and fabrications are being exposed and being proven false. And with all this stuff going on right now, with this big old thing flying through the damn cosmos, the mystery of it all continues to grow. So, hey man.
Hey Rick, hold on. Rick, I got it. So that's what the show was, man. We talking about 3i Atlas real quick. I gotta ask the question. I don't know if me and you had the opportunity to have that conversation. I don't think we done talked about 3i Atlas directly. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, what a couple 2 or 3 weeks ago?
Okay. So now look at this. We didn't know what 3i Atlas was back then, right? Well, hell, we still don't know what the motherfucker is, respectfully. But we just played a video, right? And some type of way, there's another quote-unquote interstellar object that is between 3i Atlas and the Earth, right? I always said that if 3i Atlas come into this motherfucker, the way you start to observe things is you release probes out here. So it seemed like a probe has been released. I don't know if that's true or not. I may be, and I don't want nobody chat. I ain't saying a probe has been. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is there's a new object that has been observed. That's what I'm saying. In between 3i and Earth. I don't know what it is. But it also, like 3i don't have a tail as a comet normally would have, this object don't have a tail on it. First, Rick, man, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm gonna shut the hell up.
Hey, man. Since when we talked about this last time, it was the early days of this this damn 3i blaze of fire, and shit, man, I haven't even tracked it since.
Oh, I'm tracking.
Really,
I'm following this
yeah.
motherfucker. I'm following.
Yeah, man. I ain't. Hey, man. Shit, dog. Since we talked about it that day when I did them calculations, and you know how fast it was moving and the trajectory, hey, man. What else can we do other than wait and see? You know, at the end of the day. So
I'm gonna ask you the question I going into, because shout out to my brother Cash. Cash was talking about the age of Aquarius, like you brought up, right? The age of information now. We in the age of knowledge.
Right.
And so I understand that piece of it. I still don't understand the zodiac to save my life. I'm a Cancer. And all I know is I was born on June 30th. I'm a Cancer. That's what I know. Outside of that, that's why I call you about this shit. When we speaking on these objects coming from the Sagittarius star system, when we seeing these objects, what's the word I want to use? Coming at this current moment in time when we're supposedly moving through these quote unquote zodiac signs. What do you make of that piece of it? And in your opinion, how should we look at it?
Shit, all we can do is realistically accept whichever type of motion it goes. I mean, dog, some of these supernatural occurrences are just that. It's beyond our human feeble comprehension, man. It's fascinating to witness, you know, when it's right there in your face. If you can just really dig it up and research it and follow it, hey, man, it's dog. What words can I offer? You know, hey, man, dude. Right side. Hey, man.
I don't know I don't want no smoke, but damn it, education is always welcome around this motherfucker.
Dog. Like I mentioned earlier, shit, I haven't been following this since that one time I spent like an hour just writing shit down, reading up on it heavy, you know. But what can we say? I mean, what can we do other than wait and see? You know, nothing surprises me any longer. You know, I fully expect the unexpected nowadays. So when it comes to cosmic movements, cosmic energy, you know, cosmic occurrences,
it is what it is. It is what it is.
Hey, it's more than it is what it is, dog.
What you mean more? It can't be more.
Hey, because it's just further proof that it's more than just us out here, you know, in this damn galaxy. It's some super highly intelligent beings that supersedes us hey, it's like kindergarten to college calculus. You know, we toddlers, you know, and they fucking rocket scientists.
Do you hold on? So do you think that this object, this whatever 3-eye atlas is, and I think we all agree we don't understand it at all. We don't understand. Are you saying, first off, you think it's intelligent?
It's not the average comet, so it's something intelligent about it. Hell yeah, it gotta be.
Second question: if we think of it as intelligent, right? And once again, the most interesting thing to me about all of this shit, the reason we had this show tonight is because there's an object that's been found. I'm utilizing the word found because they ain't see this motherfucker previously. They ain't see it coming to our solar system. It just happened to be in between 3-eye atlas and Earth. It just happened to be. I don't know how it got there. I don't know when it got there. But now they finally see it.
Uh-huh.
Do you think that's a part of that intelligence that's going on with this with whatever 3-eye atlas is, whatever it is?
Hey, how I get there without radar? How it just pop up then? If it's not, shit, how did it just appear? Shit. Yeah.
Rick 10,
hey, man,
Rick 10, look at me right now. You tell me how I got there. I don't have a clue how that motherfucker got there. I have no clue.
Hey, me either. But shit, it got there somehow, some way where it came undetected so quickly. I mean, how can something like that, you know, get into that radar realm, that radar range that they monitoring 24 hours a day? And bam, now it's flying in between Earth and this. Hey, dude, shit, you telling me something I didn't know.
Oh well, we gonna get a drop. Hold on. We gonna get a drop accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Because when we looking at this motherfucker, this is what we saying right here. I'm just telling you the truth.
This is outrageous. This is outrageous.
Some outrageous shit going on out here. We can't.
Let me say this about intelligence real quick.
Go ahead, take your time.
No, you guys said something about intelligence. Like, I think this thing is like beyond intelligence. Like, so to me,
what you mean? Hold on.
You'll understand if you let me get my fucking thought out, nigga.
What? You said beyond intelligence.
You'll make me lose my train of thought, nigga.
Go ahead. Let me shut up.
I don't even think us humans understand. We don't even know how intelligent we are. Because if you've read about things like I've read about, like Akashic records and Adinkra codes and all this shit, like, it seems to me like when we ascend, we tap into this system to, like, we have access to everything that ever happened anytime, anywhere, at any time in existence. So we don't even understand how intelligent we are. So do I think this thing's intelligent? I think these beings are beyond intelligent. They're tapped in. They're where we trying to get to. However long it takes us to get there, you know what I mean? There's a way to tap in, but most motherfuckers don't even believe the shit. You know what I mean? Fuck, this thing is beyond intelligence, man. That's my opinion.
When you say beyond intelligent, right? Shout out to Vacay, baby. Hey, Vacay, I've been watching you. I've been watching you, man. Hey, Vacay, you doing a hell of a job over there, man. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to Vacay, man. She doing a hell of a job. Y'all go sub to Kazi as well. When you say I can't. I ain't smart. Let me see how I want to
break it down like this. If you're like yours, mine, our intelligence is capped because intelligence is what? How much you know. Basically, information, how much information one has. So if there is a way where you could tap into all information, answer to any question, know anything, everything, shit. That is beyond intelligence. That's like the ultimate intelligence, basically.
But we can't.
You can't fathom it, but I can.
Yeah, nah, we agree. I'm agreeing with you 100%. I can't fathom it. You probably.
That's cool.
Hey, I tell you.
Hold on.
I tell you on a regular basis. What I always say, Cash, you smarter than I am. You can fathom shit like that.
I'm not smarter than anybody. I've just done a lot of digging. So I remember when I talked to you about the Matrix. I keep tying all these things back to the Matrix because, to me, like if you're think about the movie The Matrix. To me, I think they were giving us some fucking crumbs in that goddamn movie. I think we're all Neo. We are all Neo, right? Everybody's Neo. Remember how they were in that thing where Neo and he had other kids where they were doing crazy shit too? We're all Neo. It's just once we are given the truth, once the truth is revealed, the only motherfuckers who are gonna be able to use it are the ones who believe it. If you don't believe it, you can't even use it because you're trapped in that goddamn brainwash system where your brain's always gonna be saying, no, that ain't possible. No, that ain't possible. No.
Hey,
you're gonna be struggling until you're done struggling with that ain't possible shit. That's why I say anything's possible, man. Fuck what they talking about.
I ain't quite Neo.
These motherfuckers, their whole physics done got a big ass cross over it right now. Physics got a cross over it right now. If you don't know, 3i Atlas proved it so. Yeah.
I ain't quite Neo. You know who I am? You remember when Neo went and talked to that individual and they was able to bend the spoon? I'm at that point right there. I ain't able to stop bullets. I ain't got to that point of being. I ain't got to that point yet. You know what I'm saying?
You don't gotta fall and hit the pavement. Once you get there, you ain't gonna fall and hit the pavement, man. But
say it again.
Remember when he tried to jump to the other roof and he fell and hit the pavement? But most motherfuckers are gonna fall and hit the pavement because you only shit until you believe it. Shit.
I believe. I already got past. I done got past believing shit. That's why I love the conversation because hell, we know it's true. We know it's true. There's no believing. We know this shit is true. We know exactly what we see. We just don't me personally. I ain't gonna say we. I'm talking about me. I just don't understand exactly what it is yet. I don't understand that piece of it. That's
I don't understand any of it either. I just done a lot of reading and digging. Like I've heard a lot of people's theories and hypotheses of like when a time shift or time rift, like if time was to split for some people stay and some people go on to a different time. Like I've read a lot of shit, a lot of people's ideas and thoughts. You know what I mean? And I'm not that type of person to not consider anything. You know, I'll consider everything. Like any idea, I'm gonna consider it. I don't just say, nah, I'm not considering it. I'm not even gonna think about that. Like, nah, anything.
Man, I done took a step to the point now, and even having these shows, you know what I'm saying, and doing the way we're doing it right now. The reason I'm able to have this, to do this, is because I don't give a man. The truth, I search for the truth. You know what I'm saying? I may never be right about myself. I may never be right.
You remember the survey you took yesterday or the other day? The survey, and like it was like 50-50?
Say it again.
Remember the survey you did in the chat, and it was like 50-50, like 50% thought this, 50% thought that, basically?
Yeah.
That's how divided, that's how it is. Like, most of the people, they're just stuck. Shit. They stuck. Even when like outgassing is something a comet does. But people were saying the sun
is outgassing.
Like, the sun don't outgas. The sun has solar flares and coronal mass ejections. Outgassing is for comets. Like, I didn't want to have this argument, but like,
I heard it. I heard it.
Yeah, like, so to sit there and say that a fucking a big ass bubble of gas is next to something that's on fire, like the most extreme fire in our,
it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way.
Man, that is not possible. But 50% thought it was possible. You know what I mean? That's how they rationalize it. So that's where shit, man.
Hey, you know, so and I say this respectfully, shout out to my brother. But when that was said, I was sitting there thinking to myself, I'm like, bro, are we saying the sun is outgassing right now? Yeah. When comets come close to the sun, it burns up the shit on them. It burns up the chemical or whatever is on the sun. That's what forces the outgassing. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. I don't want to get into that. I'm just saying. I do understand that, but at the end of the day, my thing is I just, man, most of y'all, I always say, man, the chat's smarter than I am. You know what I'm saying? Most of y'all niggas smarter than me. So
anybody that said that is an alien craft sucking on the sun, refueling, like, they're closer to being Neo. You know what I mean? The motherfuckers that said that's a big ball of helium and hydrogen just sitting next to the sun, man, them niggas stuck. Like, they gonna have to be stuck here for a little longer, I guess. Like, I try to make it make sense. Like, you can't take a balloon, a big balloon, and you can't get close to no bonfire. You can't put it close to no jet engine that's on mode. Like, so to say a ball of a hydrogen can be bigger than Earth, can be next to the sun without going boom, is just crazy to me, man. I don't know.
I don't know what y'all want from me, man. I just try my best to tell the truth. Hold on, real quick. Let me play my. Cash. Hold on, Cash. Let me. I gotta play my drop, man. I gotta play my drop. I got my brother Pittsburgh in the bit of Pittsburgh. Give me 1 second. I gotta play this drop real quick. Let me make sure I do things the right way. Put my shit at, man. There you go, right there.
I try my best to tell the truth. People don't like my style, how I talk, my delivery, but you ain't catching me in half truth and lie.
Piro said his cap. Shout out to my brother Piro. Salute, my brother. Here we go right here. We got my brother Pittsburgh T in the building. Pittsburgh, welcome to the show. I gotta ask you this before, and I'm gonna let you go and rant like you want to. And when I say rant, I don't mean that in a bad way. I want to ask you this first. 3i Atlas, are you familiar with it?
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Definitely.
So now we went through a video earlier. 3i Atlas, some type of way. I don't know exactly how this shit went on the radar. I don't know where it came from, but some type of way, there's an object now in between 3i Atlas and Earth. They say once again they say it's a quote unquote interstellar object, but some type of way we ain't seen it in the last 5 days. But now all of a sudden it show up. It's between 3i Atlas and it's between Earth. Do you have any thought process on what that is? And then you can take it wherever you want to go, my brother. Respectfully.
Well, as far as the 3i, that they can't really track it because if I'm not mistaken, it's on the other side of the sun where supposedly we can't see it.
No. Not this new object is not on the other side of the sun. This new object is literally between Earth and 3i. This new object.
Yeah, I know.
It's not on the other side of the sun.
Yeah, no, 3i Atlas is. This new object isn't. But I say that to say that if you look at the guy from was it Stanford or Harvard? Who I think the guy was from. It was one of those two colleges.
He's from Harvard. You talking about? I'm gonna say his name wrong. J.O.
I can't say his name.
Halabio or some shit like that.
Avi
Loeb. Okay, so now if you go back to Avi Loeb, he believed that when he did a lot of that research towards the end of that, the last stuff I read on him, he believed that it was not going to be traveling by itself. He never believed that. Like when he started He did say that. So there's no surprise because he's been the one out of all of these people that's been very consistent on the things that he's been saying, that a lot of this stuff, people are just confirming it. And he's been screaming this stuff for a while. So all these people are late people that are coming to the party. He's been saying that for a minute. So it's no surprise that since he said it, that's what's happening, that there is other objects that's going to be traveling with it. And I don't even know if that's the only object that we're going to see that's traveling with that object. Might be more than that.
Real quick, supposedly, because there's another interstellar object that is, and this is the first time, and maybe I ain't gonna say it's the first time. It's the first time that we've had the equipment to actually view these objects. But it's technically at this current moment in time, it's 3 interstellar objects within our solar system. And yeah, I'll pull it back up real quick. Matter of fact,
video, bro.
Say it again.
Yeah, watch that little thing I sent you. I sent you the clip of the guy, an amateur astronomer, who shows you objects, other objects are interacting, flying past the sun while it was coming up perihelion. So
hey, real quick, Cash, hold on, real quick. What's the site that you sent that you told that I went to the other day? Where you can pull up.
You can go to Eyes on the Solar System. You can go to That Sky Live. It all depends. That Sky Live is the European one, I think. Eyes on the Solar System is NASA's. That Sky Live be having I think more comments that you want to be tracking on that one.
Hold on. All right, hold on, real quick. Let me pull this up real quick.
My point. The 4 days while this thing was coming, while it was coming perihelion with the sun throughout Atlas, each day, like every 24 hours, these objects flew past the sun, and the sun threw a big ass coronal mass ejection right after they passed. Each time, like every 24 hours, it was happening 4 times. Boom. 24 hours. Boom. Boom.
All right. So, go ahead, Pittsburgh.
I'll just say all this too disproves that these people that they put on the TV, the famous people like that Negro who be smiling all the time, they got that actor name, what's his name, Neil, whatever the hell his name is.
Neil deGrasse Tyson, man. Come on.
There you go, him. There you go.
He's a plant,
bro. You can't. First of all. Hold up. I can't trust no Negro that smile that much, bro. That's the first problem. You cannot be a black man in America doing all that damn smiling on TV all the damn time. Like that all the time, bro.
I smile my
Not
entire
like that,
videos.
bro. No, you don't, bro.
Videos.
No, you don't, bro. Nah, you ain't been smiling during this right here, bro. You can't be smiling this much in no astronomy, bro. It's impossible, bro. Unless you don't even believe the bull crap you saying, bro. You laughing, the dude laughed at his own bull crap. He can't even believe that nonsense he talking about. Don't nobody believe that Negro get up here with all that foolishness. He can't even believe the stuff he talking about, dog. He can't even believe the script they done gave him, man. The script is so ridiculous. I bring that up to say, man, listen, man, we got websites and we got stuff now. We can see that these people lies ain't true, man. We don't know exactly what's going on. We just know these plants is plants, bro. And they just showing what they is because what they saying ain't lining up to what we seeing. They telling us to believe them, not our lying eyes. Believe some Negro just smiling on TV because he's smiling, man. Get out of here with that.
Yeah, I put Neil Tyson deGrasse right there with Michio Kaku. These motherfuckers been saying comet, and then you see this dude Michio Kaku from NASA get on the news and say it's not a comet, and then he says asteroid, rock, and then he goes back. Within 10 seconds. Like that should insult your intelligence. That should insult your intelligence, man. If it didn't, fuck. Man, it's crazy. Like, man, fuck what they motherfuckers be talking about, man.
No, I definitely seen brother. He got up there and said, and it was crazy to me because, and I think Cash, you pointed out to me, but when you can't go from, man, this shit is a comet, and now all of a sudden now it's an asteroid. Now is wait a minute, hold on, man.
Now it's a rock.
What is it?
It could be any of the three, and then they say, and then they throw this move that it could do. the old birth effect that they try to hit you with another word to get you off the fact that the idiots said it was a comment all along. You know what I mean? They keep trying
Dub, you know who you got to get? Dub, you know. But Dub, you know who you got to reach out back to? Remember how they did your boy that was an actor? Neil deGrasse and them was acting stupid with the dude saying his math was funny and he projected. Terrence Howard came out with math that was different than what they had. He came out with a project that he put on his website and all the information. They made a fool. They tried to make a fool out of that dude, and he did nothing but in trying to engage with them people. And he showed that the intellectual nonsense that they got going on, if you're not part of their group, they not gonna listen to you because you ain't going with the program.
And Terrence Howard did it the most respectful way because he said, you know what? Let's get Neil deGrasse type. And this was on the Joe Rogan show. He said, let's get Neil up here and let's have a man-to-man debate. Let's debate this thing. And they never would debate that man.
You know why they hate him? Hey, you guys, real quick. You know why this is why they really hate him. Because if you look into his math and you put his math in this simulator thing, he has solved the 3-body problem. He has solved problems that these fucking physicists cannot figure out, and they cannot admit that he is right because they could not figure it out. That's the fucking issue with them motherfuckers. And their mainstream plants put there to always have this, it's gonna be peer reviewed, but you don't consider me a peer, so I can never get a review. It's like this fucking system to always keep control of the narrative. That's why I say you got to get out of that box, man. Fuck their box, man.
Hey, man, and this is why, respectfully on this show, this is why we love Terrence Howard. Hell, we tried to do a show on him. Cash, you remember they shut us down.
Oh, I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember that. They shut down.
They shut us down when we tried to do. They shut us down.
I don't know about either one of you, but I don't own a patent that's even worth $1. Terrence Howard is the first name on a patent that if his financer didn't let run out is worth $7 trillion right now. $7 trillion.
Well,
does anyone have a patent that's worth $100, $200?
Well, remember what Neil deGrasse Tyson did. What he did, so like he a scoundrel, bro. What he did, he pulled up some stuff that Neil that he sent him previous to any of his work with the Lynchpin, any of the other stuff that Terrence Howard did, and he reviewed his original works. That's what he did. And then he tried to act like he was halfway reviewing it, and he made this whole production-based video that really wasn't even authentic. Then he would not go on anything live and talk about it. And he doing like what he doing now, bro. The guy's he's just a scoundrel, bro. Most of these people that deal with this stuff, they are too smart for their own fucking good, bro. And they don't even realize it, that they really think that all them damn degrees and all that foolishness, what use is of a degree and you can't think? What's the use of having a degree and you can't get outside the box of what they gonna put you in?
Real quick, man.
Yeah,
hey,
that's why I do.
Hold on, real quick, chat. Man, y'all hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? If y'all didn't see that video, and once again, we got struck over here. They literally shut my shit down. When we was trying to play that video about Terrence Howard, we figured out we gonna do it a different way. We gonna go back to it. But correct me if I'm wrong, Cash, Pittsburgh, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. We was playing that video before we even got into the 3i Atlas shit. We was trying to play that video, and they shut this shit down. And I probably did it the wrong way. It's probably on me. I'm gonna put it on myself. But all I'm trying to tell you is we done been on this type of information. This is what we here for. This is what I love. Yeah, go ahead.
When you had that show, that's why it was like kind of irritating to hear people get up and talk shit about this dude, because like anybody, like you have Terrence Howard to thank for anything virtual reality related. Like his name is the originator of the patent that every company is built off of that's worth $7 trillion right now, probably more. That's what it was then. Like thank Terrence Howard for virtual reality, basically, and anything else that branched off of that patent. Like, but this nigga's supposed to be stupid. It's like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. I'm not going.
And the craziest thing is the reason we was playing that video at that current moment in time is because he was saying some shit that, bro, it was undeniable. You can't sit here and deny the whole linchpin theory. You can't deny it. You can't deny the linchpin theory.
And real fast, this is the other problem with that. Certain maths, and he said this, and people can double check. Now we got AI. People can look this stuff up, which they need to look up. Some of the maths.
As Deontay Wilder would say, hey, everybody believe in Google, right? Google that shit.
Yeah, look. The problem is that some of the maths that these people was defending so hard, they cannot use that in certain algorithms. They can't use it. Bitcoin cannot use those maths. They have to put in certain special characters because the math and the sequence numbers, the numbers that we have, they don't fucking work. Certain algorithmic formulas that they have, they do not work. They literally have to invent characters for the shit to work. They can't use the base 10 mathematics system that we normally use. They have to use a whole nother system. Like, that's been documented. It's well documented. Anybody who halfway know about math know about that stuff. So like the stuff he was saying wasn't nothing crazy. It's just that most people are so idiotic and they just got this basic level of math and they want to go mainstream and just crack these stupid ass jokes. And the other part, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna agree on this. It's easy to call a black man dumb. That's the easiest thing to do. It don't matter what you do. You could be standing on 55 degrees from Harvard, from all different shit. It's easy for somebody to call you dumb. They don't have to do no investigation to call you dumb. I don't give a damn what you got going on. And that's what they did in a soft way.
Facts. All facts. That's, man, it's crazy work. Damn, my brother Pittsburgh dropped off. It's crazy work though. He ain't lying. Man, we gotta give Pittsburgh the drop, man. There you go, right there. He back. Go ahead. My bad. You dropped off Pittsburgh.
But I would love to hear his take on this. I think Dub, you probably should reach out to him at this point because it's been a couple months, man. And he ain't been nowhere. And that brother seemed like he'll come on here, brother. That brother's so free. I don't even think he got no constraint on how big the platform. Really, Terrence Howard seemed like just a regular ass. He give you the different vibes than these dudes, man. Them dudes like Neil deGrasse Tyson and all them, it's a whole production. I've never seen that Negro be nowhere where it's just free flowing, where he turned the camera on. Everything is a fucking production with him, where he's standing up there with this big old coon grin on. Like, every time I've seen him, bro, he do the same thing. It don't matter what it is. He hard to believe. So I think getting somebody like him that's authentic, even if he don't know, I'm pretty sure he been around enough people in that community where they done got their own theories and got stuff together. And those are the real people that's doing the real work, not this clown stuff that they got going on right now, where they can't even make up their mind what it is.
Pittsburgh, I don't know if we'll ever be able to get the brother on the channel, but we gotta get a brother Terrence to drop, man. We gotta give him the drop because real quick, Cash, and I'm gonna let you cook after this because this is who Terrence Howard is right here.
He once was an associate of ours. We called him Baba Yaga.
The boogeyman?
Well, John wasn't exactly the boogeyman. He was the one you sent to kill the fucking boogeyman.
Terrence Howard is the motherfucker you send to kill the boogeyman. And the boogeyman at one point in time was Neil deGrasse Tyson. That's who he thought he was. And then when he ran up against Terrence Howard, guess what happened? What happened? The man got his boot smoked. He got his boot smoked. That's why he ain't want to smoke with Terrence Howard. Because the linchpin theory alone, that linchpin theory that Terrence Howard came up with, that alone kills so many man. Anyway, don't get me started on this, man. Y'all don't get me started. I'm gonna be out of order. Go ahead, Cash.
He was talking about the math system. Like, you're right. They got us on this base 10 math system. The math system that we should have been on all along is called sexagesimal. It's base 60. It goes out to 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes in an hour, 360 degrees in a circle. You know what I mean? Like, this is where all this precession of the equinox shit and degrees of precession and planet, you know what I mean? All this shit runs off of sexagesimal math. You know what I mean? So these motherfuckers are trying to calculate shit off of base 10. Like, man, motherfuckers is on the wrong goddamn system. Shit.
Nigga, look, like you just said, they on the wrong system. Everything, nigga, ain't shit based off of 10. Ain't shit based off of 10.
And then
not nothing important.
It all ties into religion too. Like, why do they got us on this base 10? Because they don't want us to be on sex adjustment, because too many people gonna be like, where did this math system come from? It came from the Anunnaki. Shit. If you look into it, that's who left this the base 60 math system. You know what I mean? That's who.
See, now, Cash, hold on, man. Hold on.
I'm just saying where it came from, bro.
now you finna get me started.
I follow the evidence. You know what I mean? Shit.
Yeah. And then look, this is the other problem with it. If you get heavy into networking and computer stuff, like what you'll find out, anything of importance, they don't use base 10. They use binary, they use hexadecimal, they use everything but base 10. Base 10 was for the masses because they felt like it was easy to manipulate. People are slow. They ain't really got to put a lot of effort into it. And they can keep stuff from you. Certain shit you'll never figure out.
I try my best to tell the truth. People don't like my style, how I talk, my delivery. But you ain't catching me in half truth and lies.
We ain't getting caught in half truths and lies right now.
Yeah, like, look, I'll give you an example. Like our IP addresses that we use, those conversion rates that they use to convert those numbers that everybody know about your IP address, those ain't on no base 10. That those conversion rates they use, that's on hex. They use hex and they use binary, and then most famously, most people know computers in any form of capacity, they say ones and zeros. That's the binary system. Like, there ain't no system within that they're going to use a base 10. When you look at the algorithms, they don't use no base 10. Like, none of that stuff works like that. So, and then within those systems, they've created other systems to do certain algorithmic things because they know that none of that works for that either. So it just don't make any sense, any of this stuff. I say all that to say that these dudes look like fools what they was talking, and they was laughing and talking about, oh, he don't know how to add 1 and 1 is 0 and 0 plus, and he started talking about the zero, how we use zero in math and how that shit don't make no sense. And it made perfect sense, and Cash probably gonna back me up on this, on anybody who know anything outside of base 10. It made perfect sense what the man was saying.
Pittsburgh.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hey, real quick, Pittsburgh. Check the back chat, man. Send me a message, brother. Send me a message, cause I need you. Man, I'm just telling you. I'm telling y'all what's finna happen. I'm telling y'all now. With what we seeing with 3i Atlas, this is not gonna be. This finna be a regular conversation over here. And the reason it's finna be a regular conversation is because we don't know what the hell gonna happen. Pittsburgh, hit me up. Anytime I'm going live, I need you to pull up. Respectfully. Go ahead. Y'all go ahead.
I agree. Basically with everything you said, you know what I mean? There's a bunch of different math systems that are better than this dumbass base 10, but base 60 is the most flexible one because you're going to go with whatever one has the most one numbers you can divide by evenly, you know what I mean? So, and that's going to be your base 60. So, but yeah, people just need to, I don't know. People don't read no more. I don't know what's going on.
Hey, I got you.
They easily manipulated, bro. And you gotta think, we do surface level.
She was like, nigga, you need to read, man. So I always kept reading shit. Read something.
They ain't gonna know, Cash, because everything that they do is surface level, bro. When you actually like start digging into some of this stuff and you start like, cause like me, I'll go take a course on some shit just to figure it out. Like quantum computing, I'll go take like a physics course and figure out what the fuck it is. Because I be getting tired of hearing words that I don't understand what they are. And I got to rely on some puppet to tell me what it is. I'm not doing that. I don't trust people like that. I'll take a couple of them courses and you come up with what it is. And that's the other thing, bro. Stuff is so accessible right now. You can go on Udemy, you can go on YouTube. There's so many resources where you can get an idea of what the fuck is going on from experts. Because you know who do a lot of that stuff for free is Harvard. Harvard have a CS50 whole series every year they do on what they call it, what's the word they use for for school when they use computer science, where it teach you how to program and all of that. They do a brand new series every year on CS50. They have a whole bunch of other series they do every single year. They do them for absolutely free. It's up to date. And that not only they do it, I think Stanford do it. So there's a lot of information for a lot of different things, and you can have a good base of some of this stuff, and you can start putting stuff together. Because ain't none of this stuff that far off and that far away. It's just that you don't have access to it. So it's people, you can't learn something you don't have access to, and then people talking about it in a 2-second, like a 10-second clip. You're never gonna get an understanding of this stuff.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me ask a question. Kazi, well, shit, God damn. Go ahead, Cash. God damn.
I'm high. Now I'm high. Go ahead, man. I didn't even know you heard me. I was talking to myself. I'm gonna forget my thoughts.
I want all the knowledge we can get from you. You know what I'm saying? If you high, hey, keep blowing it down. Go ahead though.
No, I was just gonna say, build off what you said. Like, you don't even need an expert. You don't need an expert level of some of these things. You could just look at them too and get the beginner level knowledge of it, and that alone will do you a lot of good. Because shit, depending on how intelligent you are, you should be able to. Your brain will be able to come up with the rest. Really, once you get introduced to how these things work.
Let me ask this. Kazi, shout out to my brother Kazi. Kazi said, respectfully, he said, man, this is Project Bluebeam. We about to see. What, first off, and Kazi, pull up. I don't know if you got the opportunity to pull up. If you don't, I ain't mad at you. Does anybody know Project Blue? What Project Bluebeam is? Go ahead. Pete. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's the 1993 program. Look, it was some reporters from I believe it was 93. It was in the 90s. They were Canadian reporters that they figured out that there was this governmental conspiracy where they were going to make the illusion that it was an invasion happening, and they were going to do this with holograms, and they were also going to use like some kind of psychotherapy to make you believe that you were hearing something that you weren't hearing. And the reason that they were going to do this is because it was going to make the world get up under one ruler and up under one order.
Mm-hmm.
That's the theory behind it, to defeat these aliens. So we was going to throw everything away, our borders and all that away, to get up under this rule, and we're going to have up under one world order.
Which ties into what I've been trying to tell y'all. Listen, they've been planning this shit for a while, and the signs have. I try to tell my folks, you guys need to go look for some stocks in these things that are gonna go boom when they do initiate this or try to pull this scam on us. You know, I said they're gonna try to use this object as the next crisis. Hold on real quick. History's repeating itself, you guys, right before your eyes. You were alive when I was alive in 2000, when Bush really didn't win. Al Gore won, but they said, no, we have plans with Bush. And then what happened the next year? 9/11. They gave up a bunch of rights. They said, look, terrorists, all they got to say is terrorists, whatever, and they can run up in your house whenever they want because of what they did then, because of the laws they put in.
Hold on, man. Hold on. No, you out of order.
Bro,
you out of order.
All right, I'm out of order.
No, finish. Go ahead and finish.
History just repeated itself, man. If you're Republican or Democrat, I don't care. I'm not either. I don't care. I just look for things. I look for patterns. That's something you know what I mean? So when I see something happen again, boom. Trump didn't really win. He won, but Kamala Harris really won. I've seen the evidence. So they stole the election again from who should have won. That's a sign that they're finna pull the same scam on us again, you guys. We finna hit that's why he's fucking up. Hold on. Let me finish my point. That's why he's doing all this shit to crash the economy. Is because they want their shit to happen, because they when the stocks drop, a smart motherfucker scoops the stocks when they drop. The smart nigga don't panic. Whenever you see the market bleeding, you go and buy the good shit that's gonna go boom when it recovers. They're crashing this shit and they're pulling a heist. They're pulling a heist on us right now, and most motherfuckers are oblivious.
I got you. But that ain't where I want to go with this. Respectfully, I'm not trying to go into politics.
That ain't
going off.
politics.
Hold on. Going off of what you're saying, are you telling me? And correct. This is why when I asked about Blue Beam, right?
I ain't say nothing political though, nigga.
You said everything you just said was political.
No, it wasn't.
All right.
I said I don't care about Democrat, Republicans.
No, I'm not. No. I didn't say you. I didn't say you picked a side on anything. I said everything you said was political. But my question is this. So God. With what 3i Atlas is and everything that we've been talking about so far, do you feel like, because and I think you said Blue Beam, correct me if I'm wrong, Blue Beam was something where it'll be an alien invasion, more or less. Correct me if I'm wrong there.
Yeah, manufacturing alien invasion.
All right,
and then think about it. When it hold on, let me just point this out. Okay, go ahead.
Let me ask my question.
Go ahead.
So, are you saying 3i Atlas, because now we're living in today, and hell, we doing shows on what 3i Atlas is, what this new shit is, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Kazi. Kazi, it won't let me bring you up real quick. It's saying that what is it saying? It's saying your device is not connected, so I can't bring you up. I see you in the back, but I can't bring you up, brother. Respectfully. But when we're looking at 3i Atlas, and I understand what you were saying about all that, that's political. That's saying
not political,
that,
bro.
All right, cool. You don't think it's political?
Look at it like, hold on.
Hold on. No.
I'm trying to tell you how I'm trying to tell you.
Stop. Let me finish. When we're talking about 3i Atlas, when we're talking about this new probe that's in between Earth and 3i Atlas, when we're talking about these things, are you saying that you think that this is manufactured?
No. Can I explain now?
Well, shit, I can't even answer a goddamn question on my own.
You just asked me a question.
I can't answer.
No.
Well, let me get this nigga to drop, man. I can't answer a question
on my.
I can't answer a question on my own motherfucking show. Y'all see how they do you? That's how they do niggas around here, man. That's how they do. Oh. All right, Kazi, you good to go? Go ahead, Cash. Go ahead, Cash. Then we going to.
You try to steer me around the block, bro. So
I didn't try to do nothing.
Bro, listen to my point of view. I'm not talking about political. I'm sorry that it came off as politics, because that's not how I wanted to come off. I'm look at it more like power dynamics. Rich versus poor, basically. Like, the people who are really in charge are trying to run a game. That's why I'm trying to get you to not only focus on the fucking 3i Atlas, my nigga. Like, don't only focus on that. Try to maybe put some focus on like I tried to explain, they're trying to control the narrative with the time gap on when they went radio silent, with government shutdown. They're trying to control. They were trying to get ahead of the game to control the narrative for a certain reason. That's what I thought. I mean, shit, that's what my brain was taking me. So don't think only about Atlas. Think about why and how you can profit from what they're about to do. That's the most important thing that motherfuckers should be doing. How to profit from what these billionaires are finna pull a fucking heist on us again, like they did at 9/11. They're finna do it again. And shit, go along the ride. Shit, ride their wave. Man, don't sit back and just suffer from this. Man, fuck all that. Shit, I'm trying to get as many people to get ahead of these motherfuckers, man. Shit. That's my whole point. It ain't no goddamn political shit. I don't care about politics. I just follow politics so I can try to notice patterns and see what the fuck I see. And that's what the fuck I see.
I ain't got no problem with it. Kazi, welcome to the show, man.
Hello.
You done finally got an order, respectfully.
Thank you.
Give me your opening statements, my brother.
So this is the thing. So okay, whether it's aliens or anything like that, they're going to use this opportunity to plan their agenda.
Y'all hear him?
Y'all hear me? Hello? You can hear me or no?
No, you good. Go ahead. You good.
So this is the thing. I do not know. I don't have the answers, but Project Blue Beam has been thought of and has been talked about for a long time. So if this is their opportunity to actually make this shit happen and give the illusion, just like he said, holograms. So there's also what is it called? It's called voice to skull. Look that up, the right side. So they can literally send messages like through I think it's like microwaves. They send it to your actual brain. So you're not hearing things. Your brain is hearing voices. They've used that before. It's been around since the 1960s. So look up voice to skull. So that's one of the things that
Hold on. You said voice to what? Voice to what?
Voice to skull. Skull,
Voice
like your
to-
skull, like your
Okay,
skull.
voice to
Your
skull. Voice to skull. I
yeah.
got you. Go ahead.
SKULL. Voice to
Like
skull.
William Skull. William Skull. I got
Yeah.
you.
So
It's gonna be magnetic and microwave, magnetic waves and microwaves.
yeah. So there was this dude back in like I think it was the early 2000s. He was a Marine, and they tortured him, and he went in and shot up a military base. He kept on saying that they just kept on sending these words to him. They just kept on like torturing him. Basically, they were just experimenting with him. You know what I'm saying? So that's been around for a long time. So what Cash was saying is that yes, holograms, which they're capable of doing with drones, with holograms, actual holograms, and sending radio frequency waves straight to voice, from voice to skull. So that is already implemented. Then you see how this is a global event. Everybody's paying attention to this shit. So we're gonna see this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Kazi.
Go ahead, sir.
Is that Kazi? Is it Cosmic?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's Kazi.
Hey, I don't know if you have already. Like, look into the shadow government and the secret space program, bro. Like, I don't know if people know or this or not, but we already have crafts that do all kinds of shit. They've had this shit for a long time, you guys. Like, they don't need holograms. They already have crafts that they have reverse engineered, you guys, a long time ago. They really do. You know what I mean? They really do.
Yeah, they already have the UFOs, the technology that we haven't seen, that's not open to the public. So you see all of this military stuff that they're announcing and showing. Okay, and it's crazy. The only reason why they're showing it is because it's years in the making. It's been around for a long ass time. So if you remember the actual aircraft, it's like it looks like what the X-Men's use. It's a certain plane that's been around for years, and then you have that triangle plane. You know what I'm talking about? So that's been around for a long time.
TR-3B. TR-3B.
So those have been in, what is it called, secrecy, but now they're open to the public. Anything that we see now, it's been around for years, and what we don't see is because we don't see it. There was one time I was chilling with my cousins. We were smoking, we were getting high, and we saw this big ass fucking thing. It looked like a cloud, but it looked like it was just floating above. So they still use blimps and what is it called? Blimps, right? A blimp. You know what I'm saying? So you can have an actual like a naval ship, but a blimp version of it. They were doing that shit in the 1900s. What was it called? What was the blimps that were called? The Germans were using them. You know, they could actually have planes on them. They used to have like it was like aerial. It used to fly through everywhere. In Chicago, we actually had a port for it. You know what I'm talking about? The Zeppelin.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah, we used to the Zeppelins. You look up Zeppelins. So you can actually
I ain't never heard of
a Zeppelin. Never. So you never seen the Zeppelin when it crashed, when it burned, when it got destroyed, and it blew up. It was crazy. It's in history.
Yeah, but that's a blimp. Yeah, but that's a blimp, though. That's not the same thing.
No, but it is in itself. So Pittsburgh, this is what I'm saying is that they actually you don't think that they made it even better, and it just flies.
I definitely get what you're saying. If they show you the Zeppelin, they got something better.
Hold on, man. I'm gonna give all y'all niggas a drop real quick. Man, I gotta give all y'all niggas, because I'm just telling you the truth. I ain't heard of the Zeppelin. Oh, is that what it's called? It's called the Zeppelin, right? The Zeppelin?
Zeppelin.
Yeah, it's a blimp. Yeah, it's a blimp. Yeah. The problem with
Zeppelin-
all things you're saying, the problem with you saying, Kazi, is that they haven't found a power source or even a maneuverable system that can do the things that we see from some of these other crafts. So even if they have them, they can only reverse them back to a certain point. That's the problem with it.
Hey, bro, real quick, Pittsburgh. That's not true. Look, bro, I could give you a list of people who have died that had inventions. One guy, a lighter, he had this thing about as big as a lighter. He put 20 watts in, it shot out hundreds of thousands of watts. There's a bunch of different ones with a bunch of different inventions, bro. They've killed all these guys. Like, they definitely have figured out 0-point energy. Like, they figured it out. They got all of Tesla's paperwork, bro. They definitely got it, my nigga. Like, they got it. Tesla had it. He was building it. He was building it for us. And they said, nah, fuck that shit. They pulled a fund, and that's why they got rid of the Wardenclyffe Tower, because he was finna give free power to everybody. He was mimicking the pyramid, basically. And they got they got all his papers, and they have. I mean, shit, that was a long time ago. They definitely got it, my nigga. Believe it.
So look at what
Hold
David said.
on, real quick, Pittsburgh. Go ahead.
Nah, well, look, this is the problem with everything that y'all saying. We have to acknowledge that we live in a capitalist system. Everybody can agree to that, right? So some of this stuff that we're doing, I get it. I get the need to do this, and we want to do this because it's the unknown. Even when we talk about artificial intelligence, people have this thing that they do all the time where they say, well, they already got something that can just do everything, because it's cool to say, but none of that's true. And I'll start giving you some. I can lay the groundwork for this. So AI is done by OpenAI. Like, that's the most popular company that does everything, that makes the software, the Chat GPTs and all of those for Microsoft. They're the company that does it. That's a privately funded company. You cannot invest in that personally. But these big companies are investing in them because they want stake in the company. But what they've done is.
Let me, and y'all, I'm just being honest with y'all. Y'all smarter than I am. I tell y'all that all the time. Y'all speaking over my head. So how did we get from what they were talking about, the AI? How did we get there?
I'm explaining it because I want to make a parallel. Okay, so the AI, we have a lot of speculation of what it can and can't do. The AI company that does all of this stuff, that all these companies that are Microsoft, Google, all these companies made an initial stake in this company when they first built it. And part of their stake was they all got percentages. And I think Microsoft has the largest stake in it. Microsoft's stake into that particular company that makes all the softwares that we use for AI is contingent upon when they reach the part where they actually have artificial intelligence. At the point when they actually have artificial intelligence, Microsoft's shares in the company diminishes by a great number. And OpenAI takes over because they didn't want, the way they built that company is they didn't want one particular company to have control over the artificial intelligence. The theory was they wanted it to be everybody have the equal, no one company have that kind of power. So at the point where it actually becomes artificial intelligence, then Microsoft would have to give, I think they got like 35% of the company, they would have to give the majority of that back, and OpenAI actually takes control over their entire company. So at no point would OpenAI actually be sitting on something like that and not take control of their company. So it doesn't exist, and that's the company that does it. I say all that to say that we do things based off of things that we don't necessarily know what's going on. I get why we do it, and I know the tendency of doing it. But when we start like projecting that they got this stuff and they're just not saying it, some stuff we can conclude that that's just simply not true. And when it comes to AI, we know how far they've got. When it comes to power sources on crafts, we know that that's not true either, because these folks it's a capitalist system. So it's only a few plane manufacturers. They all work off the same propulsion systems. They ain't got no new propulsion systems. It's the same stuff. So they got some new system that they just decided not to use, because Boeing works with all the government contracts are done through Boeing. They're done through Lockheed Martin, and especially the planes is Boeing. Boeing wouldn't have some system like that, and they just wouldn't capitalize on it. It wouldn't make any sense.
Hey, bro, I didn't say nothing about the government. I said shadow government, my nigga. Like shadow government. I'm talking about.
Hold on, Cash.
Secret space program.
Cash. Let me ask a question.
You definitely don't know what you're talking about, though.
Hold on. When you say shadow government, I think I know, but break down the shadow government because.
All right, let me finish my point real quick.
Hold on, man. Let me finish my point. Pittsburgh, he dropped off. What Pittsburgh was just saying, I don't think you said he was wrong about what he was saying because he didn't. You said shadow government. He didn't utilize that whole term shadow government. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Listen, can I make my point real quick? Listen,
and nigga, answer my damn question first.
Oh my. All right.
When Pittsburgh, you said he was wrong, and you said you were speaking on the shadow government. Who is the shadow government that you're speaking on?
Who is the shadow government? What?
That you're speaking on? You said. Correct me if I'm wrong. You said Pittsburgh was wrong because you were speaking on the shadow government. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I was speaking on a whole different. I guess I'm speaking on a whole different thing that he's not aware of. What I'm asking, if you just let me explain it.
Well, what I'm asking first is before you move forward, break down who is the shadow government that you're speaking on.
Okay.
I can't ask
I'm about to answer the question. Jesus Christ, calm down. Consider anything going on Area 51. Consider that shadow government shit, things that you're not privy to. Consider that shadow government. Consider, and that goes along with the stuff that Bob Lazar was talking about. So, there are entities that are even bigger than our government, you guys, and they have this technology. Like these whistleblowers have came out and spoke on this shit extensively, and people just like think that these motherfuckers like risk their lives and their careers and all this just to come out and tell us a lie. Like, come on, you guys, like just listen to their stories, listen to the information, and you will come. If you don't believe there's a shadow government or some people that got all the technology, all of it, you guys, I mean, man, you really not thinking outside the box. You're just going off what they tell you or what they let you know.
That wasn't the question.
That wasn't what I was talking about. I mean, to be respectful, that wasn't what I was talking about. I was talking about stuff that we can prove. And like what we can prove is like the contractors that like all the stuff that's going to be done within the government, there's going to be certain companies that have those contracts. OpenAI, I pointed to them because it's easy to point to them because anything done with artificial intelligence goes through them. And they have that clearly in their bylaws. So if they took back their shares from Microsoft and these other companies, then you know that they have reached the actual point of actually having real artificial intelligence. They don't have that. There would be no way for them not to have that and not take their shares back. And what you're talking about, I was talking about the subcontractors. Like, so that would be like the GEs and the Boeings. They don't have those type of inventions. Because there's at no point the infrastructure of those.
You said another name though, another company that damn, is it? What's the other company?
OpenAI?
No, not a. You said it's like a company that would make the crafts. One of these dudes, the dude that owned one of these companies, I don't remember the name of it, but you said it already. Before he died, he literally spoke about this shit that he's built. Some of these crafts that I'm talking about, bro. Like I'm literally telling you, like information.
No, you misconstruing what I'm saying. I'm not saying there's not no aliens. Well, let's start there. We're not disagreeing with that. What I'm saying is they try to reverse it. They can only go back to a certain point. Some of the stuff they have not figured it out yet when it comes to what our technology is. We're not to that point yet when it comes to propulsion systems. That's what I was saying. Because it's not, because it would have to be built by GE.
There's another
GE.
dude.
Yeah, but who's okay? But wait, hold on. Let me just finish my point. My point is that when we say stuff like this,
Jesus, I've been sitting here silent. That's it.
But when we say stuff,
man, I'm about to shut all this shit down. Y'all niggas can't even be in order.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm just saying, like when we say stuff like they got it. Who's going to make it? It's going to be a GE. It's going to be a Boeing when you're talking about planes. When you like certain stuff, you can point to certain corporate companies. I know it makes people not want to deal with that, but that's just the fact that certain companies make certain stuff. And there's no other companies that make the things that these companies make. So they wouldn't be sitting on stuff like that.
Real quick, if I say Northrop Grumman, we know what Northrop Grumman going to be dealing with. if I say what was the old vice president? What
Halliburton.
Halliburton. We know what these individuals are dealing with. So let's move forward. Go ahead, Kazi.
There's another person that you guys are not talking about. He also has a space program. He's got a crazy
Elon Musk?
No, it's not him. It's another dude. He's an older dude. He's been on Joe Rogan. So he's been so according to him, so he's actually has gotten contracts to get actual UFO technology. He's been around for a long time. He was the dude that actually he bought Skinwalker Ranch. So if you look that up, you know what I'm talking about? He's got a crazy fucking name, but he's been around for a long time. And he said,
hold on, real quick. You said he bought what? Skinwalker Ranch?
Skinwalker Ranch.
Yeah, you never heard that?
I looked at shit, man. I told y'all smarter than I am.
Hey, Dub, I'm gonna send you this stuff later on. It's Lockheed and Martin. I'm gonna send you this stuff, and this guy, the guy who owned it, that died, and the stuff that he said that they built, that they already done a long time ago. Like, bro, I'm trying to tell you, man.
I don't even need to look it up.
Just send it to Pittsburgh. After I send it to you, send it to Pittsburgh. That way he can look into the stuff.
I got you. Hey, you know, send me the information.
Yeah, they definitely got it, bro.
We're gonna disperse the information. We ain't hiding information around here. Go ahead, cousin.
Oh no, so he actually also owns, maybe somebody in the chat actually knows the name. So he bought and then he sold Skinwalker Ranch. So there was all different types of anomalies from like things like like I don't know if they're fourth dimensional beings that fucking broke through, and like somehow like Skinwalker Ranch has like this these ley lines.
Hold on. You don't went too far. So you just said
no, not Bob Lazar, Seth.
Hold on. You just said that somebody broke. Hold on. What did they break through?
They broke through the dimension. So like there's ley lines, right? There's these lines of energy, and these things go through them, and they're I forgot what it's called.
I understand. I done heard about ley lines. I done heard about that piece of. But what I need you to tell me what they broke. You saying they broke like through the ley lines?
Yes, like time portals, dimensions.
Hold on. Who did this?
Like werewolves, things like that. Crazy shit. Yeah. So the Native Americans have been talking about it for a long time. Look up Skinwalker Ranch.
All right, hold on, man. Hey, Kazi, you gotta send me that too. Man, see,
yeah. All that shit is crazy.
Hold on, real quick. This is the great part about the conversation, because some type of way I just end up finding about shit. I don't even know what broke through the ley line. I don't even know what. Respectful. I say that respectful to you, Kazi. I
know exactly what you're talking about.
Well, hell, break it down then, Kazi. Break it down, Cash.
Go ahead, y'all got it.
He already broke it down. He's talking about the spots on the earth where the electromagnetic.
I know what ley lines are. I'm talking about.
He's trying to tell you that this billionaire. I don't remember the dude's name, but I know exactly what he's talking about. That he's been getting government contracts. He's been getting his technology. He's been getting a lot of shit from these people for.
Who are we talking about? Who are we talking about?
His name is Robert Bigelow. Look him up.
Yep.
Robert Bigelow.
Yeah, Robert Bigelow. And Bigelow, and that's and Robert he and
no, go ahead.
Elon Musk, the dude from Virgin Airlines. All of those dudes are they're exploring. They're trying to have their own spaceships, exploring fucking space.
Hey,
Robert Bigelow is one of them.
Hold on, real quick, Kazi. On everything I love, I've typed in Robert Bigelow. The first thing that came up: Robert Bigelow purchases Skinwalker Ranch in 1996, establishing it as a research site for his organization, the National Institute for Discovery Science. Amazing. After and I'm just reading this
stuff been going on. This stuff been going on, y'all.
Shit, y'all educate me, just because I don't know about it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I mean, it's what about the guy with the orbs? What's that guy name with the orbs, guys? You know that guy that one that can summon the orbs that they filmed on tape? I forgot his name, Michael something. Well, he can summon the orbs whenever he wants. I'm gonna look him up.
Wait a minute. You said he can summon. What do you mean by
orbs?
What do you mean?
Just
by
like
orbs?
I said, like orbs, stuff coming out of the sky. He can summon it at any point, and it comes to him. It's been filmed. It's on YouTube. He's been filmed multiple times doing this stuff, and he's got the power of healing. But he believed that all of that goes into the remote viewing and all of that. That's something that people were trying to say it was fake, but this ain't recent. That guy been doing that for a long time ago. That ain't nothing new. All that stuff like Skinwalker and all of that is none of that is new. What I was talking about was like the actual, like we started talking about propulsion systems. Some of the stuff we're never going to know because they're not going to tell us. And some of the stuff, when they get it, they so greedy. Like when you get certain stuff into these contractors, they're not just going to sit on stuff. So GEs, the Northrop Grummans, like they too capitalistic just to sit on certain stuff. I just don't see them ever doing that. I don't care what kind of contract they got. They not going to sit on certain stuff. Like when you're talking about propulsion systems and they got a new one, they just not going to sit on that. That's just not going to happen. I just don't, me personally, I don't see it.
I told you, I gave you the reason why they're sitting on it, because it's free energy. 0 point energy is free. So for them to release that technology is releasing free energy to the world. Yes, capitalism. That's why they're not releasing it, bro. You're looking at it like backwards in a way. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to disrespect, but
I get it. I get what you're saying, but I just don't look at it the same way. I know what it is, but I don't see it because I know. Yeah, because remember
same thing. It's the same thing with our healthcare. They figured out the cure for cancer. They figured out cure for everything. Vibration. They killed cancer cells and it left the human cells alone with a certain vibration that was over 100,000 hertz. I don't remember what it was exactly. They killed that motherfucking doctor, bro. They killed these people who come across this technology, bro. They kill them to keep it away from us. I'm not telling you nothing that ain't true. For real.
Yeah, but that's different. I agree with you with that part. The healthcare stuff is but the healthcare stuff is completely different.
Capitalism. It all ties back to capitalism. They don't want no cure for everything. They want to keep us to keep buying these goddamn pills, because that's every time they give a fucking vaccine, that's trillions of dollars. Every vaccine. We didn't get all these vaccines we giving our kids. We got like a couple. They're giving these motherfuckers like 7, 8, 9 of these motherfuckers now. Every one of them motherfuckers is like 3 trillion. Put that price tag on each one of them vaccines that your kids have to get when they go to school. Like, it's all capitalism, bro. It all ties back.
Yeah, but that's a different thing though, because like the healthcare stuff, they created that mess because, like, look, Florida. I don't know if y'all remember this. About 10, 15 years ago, they had this whole outbreak of what they call canker sores, where they were literally saying that people had orange trees and lemon trees, and they were saying that the trees were infected, that they had to cut the trees down because they was gonna mess up the whole agricultural system. So people were fighting with the counties and the cities because they was going in there, chopping people's trees and agriculture, pulling it up. The same thing, I guess that would have been the vid for agriculture. And they ran through all South Florida, chopping up and tearing up all the trees and stuff down here. So now they don't have any of that stuff left no more. So like if you look at healthcare, the biggest problem we have in healthcare is the access to the stuff that's in the pill is actually a plant for the most part. And we don't have the plants. We can't grow the plants. We destroyed the soil and we've removed the original plants that actually grew it from. And we got to get that stuff from other places that are soil rich that they haven't done those things. So the whole healthcare system as itself is a joke. That just don't make any sense. And they create systems to what you're saying, like they did with that canker sore, where they go in and destroy stuff that people can benefit from, just so they don't have access to it.
I'm just tying it all back to technology that they have and that people have reinvented, that they have suppressed from us. It all ties back to technology. We don't got to even go into healthcare or this, that, and the next. Technology, period, that they don't want us to have, because shit, if I could just go to this place who can use this damn vibration, I hop in this thing and they hit me with a certain vibration and it cures me. Shit, they don't want that. They want motherfuckers dying and they want us dying and buying. Shit. That's
Did you see the brother that can create water out of air? You seen that brother? Now they can't destroy his stuff. That's Moses Water, I think his name.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's real. You can pull him up. YouTube him. Moses Water.
He creating water out of air?
Yes, there's a machine, big ass machine that sucks the air out of the atmosphere and it creates filtered water. He started under Katrina. Remember, he put his machines over there during Katrina so people can have fresh water. And he leave them overnight. They come back, they done sabotage and destroyed the machines. Well, since then, he done came with all type of iterations of that stuff. And he's still making them. He's still making them right now. It's a black guy. Matter of fact, it's a brother. Look him up. All over YouTube, everywhere else, you any platform you want to look him up, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Create water straight out of air. Black guy. I don't know his background.
And we still getting charged for water though, right?
Yeah, of course. Of course. But some of that stuff, like, look, some of that stuff they're not going to be able. They're going to suppress as much as they can. Some of that stuff they're not going to be able to. You got him, and then you got the other brother who making oil out of what's that young brother name? You seen that young dude that making the actual petroleum oil out of everything but actual oil? Got the guy name. He's a young guy too.
Nah,
He actually makes.
Pittsburgh, you don't know that the Nazis had UFOs way back when, bro?
Yeah, they had it.
What makes you think that we don't have reverse engineered and that there's a place that people that have access to this shit, bro? I don't understand what makes you think the Nazis could do it, but we can't do it. That was a question. You just said, yeah, the Nazis did it.
Yeah.
So why do you think that we can't do it? Because
I said we can do it to a point.
We brought most of their damn cousins over here, the smart ones. Bro,
Yeah, but the problem is, look, the problem with the UFOs, which I've always said this, and until I'm proven different, the problem is that we can only reverse engineer it to the point when it comes to propulsion, because our propulsion systems are not the same as those UFOs. So we can only go to a certain point. Because if you actually look at the UFOs, they don't turn like fighter jets and the stuff that we have. So our systems are nothing that we have could give that kind of torque, that kind of power, and sustain that kind of weight. So that's the problem with what we can reverse it down to a certain point. We've had UFOs to who knows when. Probably before we got here, it was probably aliens here. Who knows? I mean, it seemed like that's the way it is. So we started going back in time. But like reversing engineering, I think they can only go back to a certain point, and then they're limited to what they can do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not correct, bro. Like I can send you a bunch of stuff, bro, of certain UFOs that have certain kind of lightings that blink and blink, and so you can see the lightings that they threw on these reverse engineered ones, bro. Because it's got like our lighting systems, and then they got other ones that, yeah, I agree with you. There's a certain level that we haven't reached, but we have reached the level to where we have these things in the air, bro. I promise you. And shit, they gonna use them on us soon, so it's all gonna come out. I'm gonna send Dub all this stuff, that way you can dig into it.
Yeah, I'm not. Listen, I'm just saying I haven't seen it, and it just makes sense to a certain point that we just can't get to that level. Like, we just really getting into AI right now. We just within the last 5 years actually throwing ourselves into artificial intelligence in a way where they have open AI. Open AI.
Pittsburgh, write this name down. Write this name down. Victor.
Well,
Victor Grebennikov. Victor Grebennikov.
I think I heard that name before.
Whenever you got a little free time, look at him and look what he came across and what he invented and what time that was. He figured out anti-gravity using beetle wings, because the design that's in their wings mimics the pattern in a beehive, that hexagon on hexagon, that pattern. Look into what he did, bro. I'm just say that, and look at the old ass pictures that he has of him hovering off the ground in this thing, bro. Like, man, just bro, look into it, man.
Where they got from? What country is they got from? Because a lot of the people in the country, I think it's the country I'm thinking of. What, you know what country they got from?
Grebennikov, man, I don't gotta be kind of Russian or something. German? I don't know. Grebennikov.
Probably over in that region, right? Yeah, because if you
say Grebennikov, you know Victor, that shit gotta be Russian, German. It gotta be somewhere over there.
Victor, Victor Viktor. So Victor's
it's gotta be from over there.
It's one of them motherfuckers, man.
Slovenia. But you know, one of the guy who made the EKG machine, a lot of those machines, the medical equipment back then, that guy didn't have no.
EKG.
Well, I'm explaining to you that brother. Well, he wasn't no brother, but that guy was from like Slovenia, something over there next to Russia. He didn't have no kind of high school diploma, none of that. But that guy believed in like what you saying, like he believed in sound waves and frequencies,
Yep.
and he also
y'all lucky. Nope, Pittsburgh, y'all lucky. I'm gonna tell you why you're lucky. If this was, if we was all on the same couch with each other, I'm throwing flags like Jada Kiss out this motherfucker, man. I'm throwing flags all the way around. Yeah, y'all out of order.
But listen, that brother. Look, I'm gonna look the guy name up to get his exact name. But that particular guy, not only did he had like a bunch of medical like things that he invented that nobody has, nobody even thought of and heard of because he was on those sound waves. He actually believed in all the other stuff. He believed in remote viewing. He believed in going in different dimensions. He believed in all of that stuff. So that's how he was able to do the things that he was doing because he was outside of where we living at. So I believe it's a level of that. It's a level of that.
I got a list of over 15 ancient philosophers. All them, Plato, you name them. They all were able to tap into that's the other side, and that's where they got this goddamn technology from that ether, from wherever you get to go once you learn these alchemy and all these things, and once they accept you into that, they were all accepted into the Egyptian mystery schools. Like, and once you have to wait like hella years to even get it considered.
Yeah.
So all
So
those
they
people,
destroyed
Leonardo da Vinci, all them motherfuckers, like that's where they got this technology. And the same thing goes today. They tap into the other side that you're talking about. The remote viewers, all that shit is real. It's just your consciousness being able to remember how to access this universal knowledge that's out there. That's all it is. And once you reach that point, you get to access that bitch and get your information whenever you want it. Yes. I mean, that's man, listen.
Hey,
But look, this the guy name.
Can I say something?
Well, let me just say the guy's name real quick. It's Ozzy. The guy's name, I'm not going to be able to say. I'm just going to spell it. It's Ozzy, Thak Bentoff. That's the guy who that invented the EKG and all of that stuff. He's from one of them countries, and he had little or no education. But go ahead, guys. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother. You were saying something. I'll cut you off.
Oh, my bad. I was gonna go get another beer, but okay, fuck all that. All these. Hold on. No. I'm just saying. The right side. This is the thing. So if we're dealing with conspiracy theories and hypotheticals, this is the thing. There is some really spooky shit that's out there, such as these companies like Palantir. There's another one, the dude that created Oculus. I forgot his name. He's creating autonomous drones. They're creating fucking jets, things like that. Things that are actually going to be fucking real and spooky, and it's going to be happening in the next couple of years. So you have Boston Dynamics, you have Palantir, you have that dude. I forgot his name in the company that
you're talking about Peter Thiel and the group of billionaires that I was talking about.
Yeah,
No. You talking about the headset guy? You talking about the other guy? Not Palantir, the other guy. The headset guy. I forgot his name.
Yeah.
But they already got them jets. They already got them jets you're talking about. That already exists. The timeless ones, they already exist.
Yeah, they have these fucking drones that can launch from like something that looks like the size of a suitcase. You put it out in the middle of nowhere, and that shit just launches off, shoots, then comes back and launches right back into it. I forgot his name. It's
Cosmic. That's what I'm trying to.
Yeah, it's so. But this is the thing.
I'm finna go on and do this right now, man. And then we getting ready to shut the damn show down. Damn them damn suitcases. Damn what they got going on. What we got. What's coming at our motherfucking ass? Who gonna defend against what 3i Atlas is? Who gonna defend against what this new shit that we just seen coming out here? This new drone, the new rogue object. Who gonna defend against that? None of these motherfuckers ain't defending against none of that. Damn what they got going on. What's coming to us? We got to look at it. Y'all, instead of looking at what these motherfuckers got going on, let's look at what the individuals that's coming to this planet, the individuals that are billions of years old, the individuals that are much larger and moving and able to navigate around this damn solar system the way that we ain't never been able to do. Let's look at what the hell they got going on. Damn what these, hold on, man, let me finish. Damn what these motherfuckers doing. Let's look at what these folks got going on. Let's look at what this rogue object is all of a sudden appearing in between Earth and 3i Atlas. Let's look at all of that, because what they got going on, it ain't gave results anything close to what we dealing with at this current moment in time. It ain't gave no type of results out there like this. So I understand what you're saying, but what I'm trying to tell you is fuck them. And this is
hold on. In Dub Right Side, this is the thing. The aliens that supposedly live here, the OSOs, right? So they're in the ocean. Those motherfuckers, that's what they're coming for. And those are motherfuckers that you're gonna see pop up. If all this shit makes sense, you will see these motherfuckers pop up. You know what I'm saying? You will see the UFOs, what are they called? UAPs or whatever it is.
UAPs. They changed it to UAPs because it's not just a flying object. So they had to change it to AP instead of FOs.
Yeah. So if they are here, they're already here. They haven't left. They've been around for a long time, whatever. Right? So that would be the defense. They don't show up because they don't give a fuck about us humans. They're not fucking with our civilization and they don't fuck with us. Right? But they do live here on Earth. According to what they say.
How do we know that?
Because they have said this. They have said that.
Who said it?
So okay, so they've been having congressional hearings where they've said that they've had what is it called? So ocean UFOs, basically, right? They're water. I don't know what the term is, but they've been around. They've seen them. They've seen them come up from water.
They said more than that. They said that they know an area where their bases are at the bottom of the ocean. They know the area where their bases are. Yeah.
But it's not just them. They've had the other set is the tall whites and the grays. They've had them for forever. As long as America's been around, we've had tall whites and grays forever.
Hold on, man. This is what we're gonna have to do. Since y'all know about the tall whites, y'all know about the grays. Is there anybody else I'm missing out on as far as the aliens that we're talking about?
And you got the people in the water. That's three. That's three.
The reptilians, the waters.
Hold on, the reptilians. Hold on, the grays.
Pittsburgh, what you just said?
No, I just know about the tall whites, the grays, and the people in the water. I don't, me personally, have anything else.
So this is what we gonna do. We getting ready to shut this motherfucker down respectfully. I say that respectfully to all y'all. I love y'all. But nigga, I ain't gonna lie to you, I need a little rest. Man, we finna do it. We about to do an alien series, and we gonna talk about, correct me if I'm wrong, the reptilians, the tall whites, the grays. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Who I'm missing? Oh, the ocean people. We're gonna call them the water people. What y'all want to call them?
Well, they would be. So I don't think that we actually know, right? So and I don't think that we actually know. So the tall whites, they would be. So supposedly the tall whites can move and live amongst us. So they live around us. You will see them.
Oh no, I ain't asked all of that. Yeah, we gonna talk about that.
No. Yeah, the tall whites, the grays, and amphibious. Yeah, that's it.
We gonna talk about that, but I just need a category.
Yeah.
Is it four? Is it a category?
I think it's three. I think it's three. Is it another one? Because we had tall whites, grays, the amphibious people. Who else? The reptilians. Four. Yeah, you're right. Four.
Okay. So we got a category of 4, and I got all y'all information. So I'm gonna hit y'all up, and we're gonna put this thing together again. And I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna go do research on it, and y'all still gonna be able to speak to it better than I can. But I'm gonna go do research so I can at least be a part of the conversation, because We done had certain conversation. I don't know nothing about it. I ain't gonna say I don't know nothing. I know a little bit, but next conversation, man, we're gonna instead of having 3-Eye Atlas conversation, we finna be talking about the categories of aliens that individuals believe in and that we think that is on this planet. Do y'all have a problem with that?
Nah, we can do it.
Yes.
Hold on, you got a problem with it, Kazi?
Yeah, I was just trying to be different. That's all.
Man, I'll chop you in your kneecaps. Cat, can you rock? Have we came to some type of agreement that you can conversate with?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, tomorrow night, man. We will be live tomorrow. Hell, tomorrow is Friday. I ain't even expect to go live on a Friday, but we live tomorrow, and we're gonna be talking about the different species and relevant aliens. I'm gonna hit all y'all up. I'm gonna put y'all in a group chat. I'm gonna put y'all Negroes in the group chat, and I'm gonna hit all y'all up. So, and I'm telling you now, this what you gonna get. Jed, be ready, cause we gonna be back. We gonna be back tomorrow.
But the bright side, this is the thing though. Why fear aliens when everybody's losing their EBT? We should be fearing all the people that are fucking are going to be out here. You know what I'm saying? Bro,
who said, hold on, wait, you out of order. We didn't say nothing about fearing them. We said we just gonna talk about them. But if you want to talk about EBT, I don't have EBT, respectfully. I don't have it. So I can't
that's
really
not most people. Yeah,
I can't speak.
Well, it's 55 million Americans that depend on it.
10% of America, bro. That's not a lot. That's not a large amount of. It's a large number, but it's not a great percentage of Americans that got EBT, bro.
I can't speak.
You're gonna
EBT.
be crazy when you your neighbor does, and you're in the grocery store and they're fucking.
No, they don't.
Okay,
they actually don't.
I'm just telling the truth. I don't have no. That ain't my lane.
That ain't my fight. Yeah, that ain't my fight either.
The
people who you got beef with, they all on vacation, bro. They ain't been in Congress and who knows when. So them people you got to holler about that. Them people ain't studying that. They ain't trying to work. They on vacation. They chilling. They ain't thinking about no EBTs or food stamps to these people. They don't care about these people. That's who they got to have beef with.
That shit all correlates, Pittsburgh T. This is the thing. You're going to see mayhem, craziness, fucking troops patrolling the streets. There's gonna be an excuse to fucking yes. So you don't see it now in major cities now?
No.
You see
no, because people don't want to go to jail, bro. People, listen, no matter what people say on the internet, people ain't trying. Nobody really wants to go to jail. They ain't had EBT since the first. People ain't getting locked up that mad. People ain't trying to go to jail, bro. Even the people in jail don't want to be in jail, bro. So all that, man, no, man. People ain't doing that, man. Not the way that people trying to drum up that. Most people ain't. If they did, they'll change it.
I'm just gonna be honest. This ain't the EBT channel. We ain't here to talk about, and I say this respectfully, Kazi. We ain't here to talk about damn EBT. You know what I'm saying? We want to. The same reason I said tomorrow, I'm gonna hit all y'all up so we can get back on here and talk about the different segments of aliens that y'all speaking on. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have that conversation than EBT, respectfully. Me personally, I ain't got no fight in the EBT game, bro. I ain't got no fight there. That ain't my lane. So hey man, y'all give me y'all last words. We'll do things the right way. Kazi, man, give me your last words. If you want to go into the EBT stuff, go ahead.
No. I was just bringing something up because that's it was something that I think that would be disruptive and would get government involved. That's all. So.
Well, we get one day we may have that conversation, but tomorrow we ain't gonna have it. Pull back up tomorrow. We want to talk about these aliens, the different sectors that y'all just spoke on. Pull back up tomorrow. I'm gonna hit you up. You know how it is, man. Salute to my brother. And if for anybody, real quick, we gotta. I say this respectfully, Kazi. We gotta promote my brother. If y'all have any type of work y'all need done on y'all channels, you know what I'm saying. Anybody who goes live, man, hit Kazi up, man. Kazi, Nick, man, the brother, respectfully, he'll put some shit together, and you'll be like, God damn. He had, man, the nigga had a Georgia Bulldog with a damn Dallas Cowboy. Shout out to my brother Kazi, man.
Hey, we gotta get this. We gotta get that logo animated. You see how I got my animation? We're gonna get your logo animated. The one on the top right. That's all.
Hey,
we gotta get. That's the mission.
We gonna work it out. Shout out to my brother Kazi, man. Pittsburgh, give me your last words. Kazi, did you have anything else you wanted to say before
No, just look into what's it called? We just mentioned him, Robert Bigelow, right? So like the name sounds crazy, Bigelow, but that dude's a fucking real dude, and he's obsessed with fucking UFOs, aliens, and things like that.
Nice.
So he's been around Joe Rogan, things like that. So that's one thing that I would say, the right side, if you want to see how significant it is. So you have somebody that's trying to explore space and how he ties into UFOs, and you will see it's nasty. It's crazy. It's true story because he actually got paid for by the government. He's got government funding to build his shit.
All right. I'm gonna check out Bigelow. I'm gonna check. It ain't Bam Bam, it's Robert, but I'm gonna check out Bigelow, man. And I have something to report on it tomorrow. Respectfully. Pittsburgh, man, let me get your last words, my brother. You know you always welcome over here. I got your information as well. Tomorrow, man, pull up. I love to hear y'all talk about aliens the way that y'all talk about them, man. It's incredible to me. Go ahead, give me your last words, Pittsburgh.
I salute you, brothers, man. Cash, you guys, man. This is a deep conversation when you start talking about this, because we can all put our heads together and come up with some stuff and share some stories, and you find out we got a lot more things in common than we do apart with these things.
We agree more than we disagree, technically.
Yes. But these things, yes.
But the disagreement is the most fun part about the whole conversation. Respect.
Yes. And we ain't that far off with the disagreements. I'll just say this. This 3i Atlas and a lot of this stuff, we're going to find out, even the tomorrow show, you'll find out a lot of stuff is hidden in plain sight that people just don't know because the mass media has told you lies and you just don't know what's going on. And I'll close with this. Huntsville, Alabama has the most PhDs in America per capita. The reason why they have the most PhDs per capita in America, and you would think about Huntsville, Alabama, you think it's an old country Alabama place. Nope. That's where they sent, they had already started that program, but that's where they sent Operation Paperclip. That's where they sent all them Nazi scientists and stuff. And they've continued that whole program where they have all those folks going to Huntsville. And it's like the middle, if you go there, most of them people didn't really originate from there. They're migrated into that place. And that place is a PhD capital. Go look it up. But that just proves the point that it's a lot of things we think we know, but we've been told a bunch of lies and we don't actually know. Appreciate you, Dub, man. Looking forward to the show tomorrow. Everybody have a great night and a good morning.
Hey, man. I love you, my brother. Salute. Cash Crypto, man. Cash, I ain't gonna lie to you. And I gotta let everybody know. Cash really started a lot of this shit, this 3i Atlas shit that we talking about, the conversation that we continuously have over here. Cash started a lot of it. He put me up on game. And Cash, man, give me your last words, man. Shout out to Alaska. Real quick, I gotta ask you one question, Cash, if you don't mind. Have you seen, and I'm gonna say this shit wrong. The Aurora how you say it?
Aurora Borealis. Yeah.
Say it again.
Aurora Borealis.
Have you seen it?
No, it's in Alaska.
No, I'm asking Cash.
Oh, my bad.
Of course.
What is it like? They say it be some. It look like some green shit, and what it look like?
It's the same as the Northern Lights, but all that is tied back to the sun. It's the electromagnetic energy and all that shit that gets thrown this way, and when it hits our atmosphere, that's what it does. That's what causes the Aurora Borealis, basically. The same energy, the same type of energy. But my last words, damn.
Can I ask Cash a question?
Go ahead, bro.
So real quick, so do you notice that HARP is also in that same region where Aurora Borealis happens?
I mean, yeah, I know everything about. If you talk about here, I know. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Alaska's on the 30th parallel, along with a lot of these great structures that were built. There's also supposed to be a black pyramid of Alaska. I've read a lot about this black pyramid that's under the ground in Alaska, gigantic one. But what was I gonna say? I was gonna tie it all back to 3 Atlas. Like, think outside the box, man. I would just say for everybody, think outside the box, man. Quit thinking that you know what you know, because you really only know what they allow you to know. You know, if you're just going off what they tell you, how far they tell you that we are as far as technology, then, man, you're not thinking right. You got to get outside the box, man. And whistleblowers, you guys. There's so many whistleblowers that have came out and talked about these things, these technologies that they've reverse engineered, a lot of stuff, you guys, a lot of things that the shadow government's been doing for over 100 years, and you've been paying for it because a lot of the trillions of your tax money goes into the shadow government, man. I'm talking about trillions and trillions and trillions. And that shit is money that's never accounted for from the Treasury, man. You guys, like, there is a lot of information on here that clearly people are not aware of, you know what I mean? Like, I would just go look up some of these whistleblowers, man. Phil Schneider, Bob Lazar, man, there's a long list of them, and look into their stories and listen to them, and look at certain ones. They didn't try to profit off of this shit. They didn't try to get a damn nickel off of it, off of them telling the truth. Like, you gotta just consider some of these things that some of these people have said, man, about these crafts that they rebuilt, that they've seen, and man, they've killed a lot of these motherfuckers too, you guys. Like, man, they don't want us knowing, and that makes me want to know. They don't want me knowing some shit. Like, I want to know. I'm like, man, but yeah. Tie back to 3 Atlas. Dub, you said, what does all this stuff we talking about have to do with 3 Atlas? I don't worry about 3 Atlas. I think there's levels to this shit. All these different aliens that you got to talk about. I think that the beings on 3 Atlas, I think those are the OGs that none of these niggas here that been here all along can even fuck with. I don't even think they even finna go and try to fuck with them motherfuckers, man. I think there's levels to this shit. If you're gonna worry about any of them, shit, worry about the ones that been here all along before you worry about the motherfucker that popping up. Yeah. Next time, y'all be good.
Hey man, tomorrow, man, we'll do it again. Appreciate all y'all brothers, man. Much love and respect. And hey, y'all know, man, we all over here, man. Just know one thing, man. You're rocking on the right side, man. Salute to everybody, and we will be live again tomorrow. Man, I can't wait for tomorrow conversation to hear about. And the craziest thing is I don't believe in aliens for so long. To find other individuals that feel the same way and are willing to step out on that ledge and speak on it. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait for it. I can't wait. I'm so excited. But man, appreciate everybody. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. You know what's so crazy? Anyways, I ain't even gonna say what's so crazy. I ain't gonna say what's so crazy about it. Man, love y'all. And we'll do it again tomorrow. Y'all pull up. And hey, just know when you're over here, man, you're rocking on the right side. And hold on, real quick, I got to do things the right way. As my brother Rick Tim said, the real peace sign. Peace. Much love and respect to y'all, man. Much love and respect.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
And we shall overcome.
Impromptu celebrations erupted outside the White House.
The very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society. And we are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and to secret proceedings. For we are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that relies primarily on covert means for expanding its sphere of influence.